It's fine. Actually, honestly, it's a shitty aspect too, but whatever.
We were originally just trying to do Penn Island.
Did that not work?
Nope.
No.
I don't know what all combinations Kyle.
Did I even get what I wanted?
You did this one word the first time. I don't know.
What was I here for, Lib?
Like the one thing the Blizzard filter cared about.
Roots, the plantus.
Oh, Fiend Rose! I got one! I'm shitting. There's 10 minutes. I bet I can get another 75.
Oh, it worked.
Roll 20?
You could test it out by running Diablo 3.
Diablo 20?
Diablo 1.
I'm just imagining the computer be like, yeah, no, my computer can't run roll 20. And I was like, what is can't run itself the time.
I didn't say that unbased.
Some computers cannot run roll 20.
No.
Computer takes a while to load roll 20.
Roll 20
Roll
likes to
20
munch on processors.
Roll 20 doesn't like to run itself sometimes. Like even
That's
if your
also
computer
true.
does run it, sometimes it won't run itself.
Roll 20 is not the most well-designed application.
No.
This is Mad Mage, right? I'm playing
With
Slap
that
and
being
Sammy.
said,
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Slap and Sammy.
my
Okay.
Chromebook does run it.
Slap and
Probably
Sammy
much better in
goes.
prison.
Slap and Sammy goes to jail.
He's a pirate. He's probably been to jail.
But if you're still doing this,
Logan
I
hasn't
found an
opened
event.
his roll 20 yet.
I'm not
Probably.
super. No, I'm not, William.
Okay.
This guy is me.
Yeah, it's the druid.
Free.
Why is my left stream not playing? Why are neither of the streams playing?
No,
Does
I
he like
decided
frogs in his pants?
I'm kind of crunchy.
No,
Kinda
Crunchy doesn't
That's
like
the-
boning.
That's the witch doctor.
What's the difference?
One turns into
One of these is in the
animals,
game.
and one goes ooh ee ooh
What on a
Ophelia
bing
was
bang?
saying that she was dreaming about a superpower where her family dies and she could bring them back to life. And I was like, oh, so you're a necromancer.
Oh,
And she's like, yeah, I've got necromancer superpowers. And I'm like,
that's problematic.
Necromancy.
That's worrying, Sally. That's not. You shouldn't be encouraging that.
How was that worrisome?
You got problems to fix later.
What, are you dying with me early and aggressively?
Yeah!
You guys talked about a Southern Growl just necromancy and getting Ophelia.
No, the necromancy thing was... The necromancy thing happened way earlier, just randomly. She was, I think Tuesday, she was telling me all sorts of things. And telling me secrets about superpowers. But I think this one was a dream, not actually a secret.
Go on.
It might be a secret, though.
Oh, Mr. Objection guy is still there.
He escaped notice last time.
I don't think you were paying very close attention to the game last time.
So he was there for a long time.
He's brown.
Yep.
He does blend in. I'll give Eric he blends in.
And if he was zoomed in, he might not have seen it.
No, we aren't giving Eric that.
Yeah,
Because they're all chonkers.
Pig chungus.
Right?
Oh, I really want to play, but I don't know if my computer can do it.
Oh, what's the spec requirements for
Just
it?
sit next to Eric.
How's that going?
You can watch on his screen and play. It's like when you split screen Halo 2.
I don't think Eric's gonna play Diablo 4.
Oh, we're talking about Diablo. I thought we were talking about D&D. I maintain what I said. Play split screen.
I think It's Always Sunny in Waterdeep will run just fine.
You don't know that.
Yeah.
What do you-
It's Always Sunny new season's out.
Why are you
Oh, that's
looking at?
odd.
Today we learned about inflation.
I've never heard of inflation.
Oh, well,
Unless it's a balloon.
It's very educational, and it includes balloons.
You should go Google inflation on your favorite site.
I should go Google it on my favorite site?
Yeah. Which could be Google.
Pornhub?
Could be Pornhub. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Pornhub, or is it
It's Chubhub.
Bad Dragon?
Could be furaffinity.net for all I know. I don't know.
Now you pulled that website out awfully quickly, Chris.
Look,
Yeah.
you gotta know
That
what
guy's
the
a
furry
father.
sites are. Otherwise, how do you avoid them?
He has a point.
You know, I think I would know just off the name.
Yeah. Well,
Is it for like?
now you know for sure.
Is it for like hunters and trappers?
For sure.
Yeah. All right. It's yiftastic.
I have to go now.
You have to.
Yeah, he's gotta go beat it after all this furry talk.
Oh, also, during work today, we played a PG version of Cards Against Humanity. And the problem was that one of the cards in my hand for a long time was amateurs.
Hell yeah.
Let me tell you a card I could never play.
Why not?
Why?
Because the prompts were things like, I was really upset the day my dad decided to talk to me about, or just all the prompts are very suggestive with that. I'll put it that way.
What's wrong with that?
At work.
What's wrong with that?
Don't you want a point, Chris?
Yeah.
I won the game. I got a lot of points, just not with amateurs.
I see.
I did make a good call with the card every Korok seed, or like every single Korok seed, or something like that. Picked the right person for that. Kind of a guess.
You called a coworker a nerd.
Kinda, yeah. Panned out. They were.
And now you're the champ.
Yeah.
The champ of
I'm
the nerds.
clearly not a nerd because I have no idea what you were
It's
saying.
a Zelda thing.
Ah.
Specifically Breath of the Wild.
There's like what 900 or something, right?
Yeah, and if you collect all of them, you get a golden poop.
I
That
think,
I
sounds
say all
real.
golden
I
poop.
think that's a good lesson somewhere. There's a moral buried in this story, and I'm sure. That
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, it's buried in the litter box.
The litter box of history.
Litter box of mystery.
Alright, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go refill my glass container. I'm gonna come back, and Jim will be here. So
Your glass container.
yeah.
What does your glass
Don't take that
container
on the
contain
beach.
when it's filled?
Cleaning solution.
I believe that.
A solvent.
You should probably drink better alcohol.
I mean, I suspect it's filled with similar stuff to what's in mine, so.
I thought water was in yours.
No, there's definitely whiskey in that glass.
I heard ice and I made assumptions. Probably because
There-
I'm thirsty.
There's also ice in there. But mostly whiskey.
You're mostly whiskey.
Yep.
Depends on the day.
Every day.
By the end of this session, maybe. I ain't got shit to do tomorrow.
Yes, you do. You can clean the house.
Yeah, I would. I would be more inclined to do that if it wasn't entirely like Ophelia's and your mess.
It's mostly Adeline's mess.
What?
Being perfectly frank.
I don't know. That I
Chris
believe
sounds like
that.
he disagrees.
I don't know that I believe that at all.
Yeah.
I don't think Adeline's the one that opens up a bunch of boxes and leaves the shit like everywhere.
I mean, she's
Wait,
probably
why
not
do you
great at
keep
running.
shit in boxes?
I don't know.
Why would Chris not keep shit?
Because he keeps it on the window seals.
Kevin's got a point.
Arf, arf.
It is sort of surprising considering the vast number of bathrooms in your house.
Wait. I don't know how many. Are you
No.
calling all of my
Yes.
windowsills a bathroom?
Yeah.
God damn it.
I remember you saying you have an extremely large number of bathrooms.
Well, I seem to recall some questions about some definitions that led to that discussion. Yes.
But you agreed.
God, I really should agree to fewer things.
You should agree to more things.
No, that can't be right.
Logan?
Yeah, Kevin's right.
Yeah, there you go.
No,
See,
I
Logan
don't,
gets it.
that can't be right.
Agreeing to more things is how you end up with a swimming pool when I die.
Well, I mean, that part sounds okay. I'm not
Yeah.
too upset about that in particular.
Oh, Eric
I'm
has his
very
camera
okay
on.
with this.
Oh, I get to see the room from this angle now.
And he gets the
I was thinking the
valley
same
view.
thing.
Yeah, I see you back there.
Don't tell her.
I'm keeping my eye on her. Don't worry, Eric. I got your back. No. I can't protect you anymore, Eric.
What?
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 Well, Chris turned on his camera. What are you talking about?
Wait, why did it? Oh, that's why it canceled it.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. I reset it up.
Right.
Now I can watch your back, and I can watch Chris's back. It's like I'm playing Five Nights at Freddy's. What?
Chris, what is that? I'm just kidding.
What? No, what are you talking about? Must have been a ghost.
She looked like she believed that.
Chris never invites people over to hang out on that couch to watch him do computer things.
Why the hell would I do any of what you just said?
Why do you have a couch there then?
For the dogs that aren't allowed in that room anymore.
Mostly for the dogs.
That aren't allowed in that room anymore.
They come in here sometimes.
Are they allowed in there?
Yeah.
I got that dog in me.
When I'm here, yeah. I don't let them in here when I'm not here, but
also people sleep on that couch.
sometimes.
It is our guest bed.
It's not normally me, for the record.
This not normally.
Wait, you know how much more ONI you could play if you just slept on that couch?
I would be more upset if I wasn't playing ONI right now.
What's ONI?
I don't know.
Oni.
Oxygen
not
not
included.
included.
Oh.
Oh.
And as we wait for Jim, would someone like to regale what happened last time?
We're the best at court.
Yeah, we courted really good.
Wait, no, we lost court. I'm in jail.
No.
Lost court. We did pretty well overall.
Yeah, you lost court.
Chris lost court.
You lost court. On the
No,
whole,
I
we
think it's
won.
fair to
court.
say Chris might have lost court.
Chris lost court.
He's only batting like 500.
I mean, that's not a bad number.
To be fair, you only have to spend like 3 days in jail between you. I think.
Yeah, it's really like it's like 75, 750, right?
You
Like
got a C in court?
In court.
C's get degrees.
I mean,
That's Tenneman's motto.
to be fair, Jim's sentence is probably a victory.
Yeah, he literally hauled off and punched somebody. And one of us used mind control magic, and they didn't even go to jail.
Who? Name them. Put them in jail.
Exactly.
No,
2 of us used mind control magic and didn't go to jail, but nobody knew I did mind control magic.
oh right, you use like calm emotions or something.
I erased Tessina's memories.
Oh yeah, okay. You used an item though. That's not magic. That's just
Wait,
you let her touch a
Still
rock.
illegal.
That's you let her touch a rock. That's not illegal.
I made her touch a rock.
Let her touch the rock.
no,
Oh.
Your Honor, I didn't kill them. I just let them touch the poison with their stomach.
Now, the honor has the
Man.
point.
If that's all they did. I failed to see the distinction here, Eric.
So wait, is this like one of those animals that like bars up its stomach? It just like touched the poison and like swallowed stomach back?
Yeah, it's like a starfish. It just...
Okay.
Ugh.
Yeah. With that image in your head. Zoe, you and Jolt have been commanded to report to the Waterdeep Dungeon tomorrow morning. It is currently about noon today. You're still in court.
Before sundown.
Was it before sundown?
I thought so.
I thought it was, but
I don't fucking know.
That sounds pretty good. We'll go with before sundown. And it is currently about noon, because you guys were fairly prompt at attending court today. Everyone is still there. Tessina, Monty, Barnabas, Evadra, a gallery of onlookers, and a few people awaiting their next hearing, including a trio of kobolds and a guy with only 3 fingers on his left hand.
Do I recognize any of them?
Give me a perception check.
Perception. Help if I had my character sheet open.
I've never heard of a character sheet.
Yeah, I know, right? Character sheet. Perception, you say?
Perception. You recognize
That's pretty good.
the gentleman with 3 fingers as Laverne.
And sure.
Yes.
Laverne.
Laverne.
How do I recognize Laverne?
Well, there's a lot of festivals that occur in Waterdeep, and a lot of those festivals have spectacular displays of pyrotechnics. Laverne
so
is
wait,
like
okay.
a solid C at pyrotechnics.
I see. Okay, so a pyrotechnician.
Yep.
3
What a
finger
pyrotechnician.
pyrotechnician.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how we got a C.
All right. As I leave, I'm gonna give Laverne a pat on the back and say, bird bright like the star you are."
I hope he takes offense to this and punches Chris.
I kind of hope so too.
Give me a
No,
charisma,
I mean it encouragingly.
give me a charisma check.
A charisma check.
Yeah.
Just a straight charisma check. No persuasion or
What's like a pump up cheerleading boosty skill you think you could?
probably performance.
All
I guess.
Give me a performance charisma.
It's 23.
You're using that on this?
Absolutely.
What the fuck? All right. You will, through word of mouth later, find that when called to the stand, Laverne gave the most heartfelt plea about their current state and what they want to do with their lives, and how their stint and edict that could be awarded by this court will derail what is otherwise a bright, rocketing future, and will be found innocent of all charges.
All right. I hope you know that I expect to use this contact later for something. Don't know what yet.
Noted.
Laverne won court.
Monty was also prosecuting that case. So Monty's 0 for 2 apparently today. Well,
It's okay, Monty.
2 for
just
5,
being
I
in
guess.
court.
All right, Laverne, 3-fingered pyrotechnician, 1 court because of my influence. Very good.
Eric, are you recording?
I am. That's right.
Okay, I'm recording.
Are everyone
I'm
recording?
recording.
What's recording?
I'm just writing really fast.
Chris, have you been recording?
Stuff? All sorts of stuff.
Not necessarily the stuff you want him to record.
Thank you. That's enough questions.
Like, I have Barnabas Blastwind and Kupalo Kupalon.
Critical characters. Essential to the backbone of Waterdeep.
For a minute there, I was questioning why I had Master Narcos and then Trumpet. I was like, what does that mean? But I know what it means now.
I want to tell the other 2 guys who were filing charges against us that if they get harmed during their mercenary work, feel free to stop by the Mage's Hand for a drink and a heal.
That would be Kupalo Kupalon and Barnabas Blastwind.
Chris, thank you.
Barnabas
I didn't want to
Blastwind
say
is
their
the
names.
judge.
Oh, sorry, you're right. What's the other guy's name then?
I just closed.
Sledge.
Sledge.
Yeah.
Sledge.
That's not Chet Murder Star.
No, it's not. Chet Murderstar is a character witness who showed up and was never called to the stand, and he's giving you just a really confused eye, Zoe.
I was never calling a person with the name of Murder Star to the stand.
Why not?
Wasn't happening. 0% chance.
Why do you hate my friends?
I don't know.
AKA yourself. Because you're my friend.
Alright. When do Jolt and Zoe have to return to the prison?
Sundown, so about 6 hours from now.
Alright, let's go to the bar and...
Discuss prison etiquette.
I suppose.
Well, we're gonna have Jolt stab the biggest guy in there.
No!
Are we gonna have to explain to him the concept of the prison pocket?
Does Jolt
God, I hope so.
So, remember when I talked about removing Jolt's arm?
It's all right. When we were getting snacks, getting food today, I walked in and I was talking to Eric, and I'm like, "What are the chances Jolt just tries to walk out of jail?"
I'm innocent.
I just think maybe we should discuss leaving all magical items that we don't want to lose in our rooms. Staring at Zoe.
I don't think I have any magical items I carry
I'm
with
taking
me.
the Snuggie to jail.
I forgot about my robe of big sleep.
It's probably she's probably right. You know,
Oh,
Yeah.
you're
No, but
right.
it's a big sleep in prison.
you don't want to take a big sleep for your one night in prison. I would honestly stay awake the entire night.
But look at it.
You don't want to lose the Snuggie, don't take it to jail.
Oh, that's a valid point. Also, though,
They won't let you wear it.
Oh, they will just confiscate it at the door.
Well, they might give it back when you're done, but
Maybe.
might give it back. That's the problem. You may as well just not take
Maybe
it.
if he asks really nicely, they'll let him keep it.
No.
That seems unlikely.
Also, we need to ask Jolt about if his thunder gauntlets are even removable.
You know what? I think we probably should just let Jolt do what Jolt wants to do. I'm not sure there's...
I don't want him to blow up the prison.
He'll learn about consequences.
Yeah,
No,
there's...
he won't.
I don't think he will.
He'll say he's innocent.
Based on the conversation we had over the last few days, I don't think Jolt is going to learn about
I
consequences.
I actually have an idea for a conversation I want to have with Jolt when he gets on.
Prior to prison.
Yeah, it's probably going to be like that. Even if you're innocent, if you start punching people in prison, you will no longer be innocent. So maybe don't do that.
That sounds silly. Just
What if-
punch him harder.
What if they deserved it?
Yeah.
I did. Doesn't
I-
matter, though.
I'm going to try and have this discussion. We'll look. The best I can do is have the discussion. All right.
No, you can make it worse.
I said the best I can do is have this discussion. I can absolutely make it worse, but that isn't my goal.
Logging in the bathroom.
He's playing from the bathroom. He'll be here in just a moment. Anyone that's not going to prison today, interested in doing anything else prior to sunset?
Prior to sunset, what time is it? First thing in the morning?
It's about noon.
I was going to investigate something.
Just something.
I have
Anything.
for what I was going to investigate. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to figure out what Castellaners are up to.
Okay.
I guess I'll start
I-
with Yagra.
I would like to do some investigation as well in the library.
I'm not good at investigation.
We'll
would like
start
to be
with Riot
Inspector
first.
Gadget.
So
Yeah, that's fine.
catch up with Riot after court, or catch up with Yagra after
Coming
court.
with me?
Do you want us to come with you?
I'm not making a secret of where I'm going, and I'm not going to stop you.
Yes, I'm bored.
Not. I mean, actually, no. I should probably talk to Jolt.
I don't think I should talk
I'm
to
gonna
Joel.
go with her. I'm gonna be helpful.
Also, my parents might show up at the bar, and I want to avoid that.
You just won court.
I don't want my parents to know I was in court.
It's interesting. You think they don't know you're in court.
Pretending they don't until they tell me they do.
She has a point.
Well, conveniently, Yagra normally hangs out at the Yawning Portal, which is just north of the Honorable Knight, where you guys had court today. So it's pretty easy to find her if you'd like.
Okay.
So you walk in. You're used to the lunch hour tavern hours. It's pretty sparse. You see Yagra doing this thing where she's tossing a small knife in the air and watching it land between her fingers, sticking in the table. She glances as you walk in and says, "What's up, B?"
So did you figure out what's going on?
Well, your very nice friends are trying to buy some invisible paint, and they didn't want us involved, I guess, because they're cheapskates now. So that's great.
I want to know what they're painting invisible.
I don't know, but they bought 20 gallons of it.
Tessina seems to think that everybody is gonna pay. I don't remember what she said exactly. Something ominous.
I mean, you told me about her before. Isn't she just kind of a bitch?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe she just hates you.
She's also a cultist. She does hate me, but that's not the point.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're trying to make their house disappear. You said they were doing a magic trick a few years ago to get a bunch of money, right? Something like that.
It wasn't a magic trick. It was murdering a bunch of people.
Oh.
No, the magic trick.
Oh. That's not really the same thing, then, is it?
And summoning hell demons or something. I don't know. They summon a lot of hell demons.
So I don't know. It comes in two parts. There's the paint itself, which looks kind of like a syrup, and then you have to add this thing to it, and then it makes whatever it's painted go invisible. So I don't know. A house, I don't know what you need 20 gallons to paint. Something big.
Yeah. That's how much they needed, 20 gallons.
That's how much they got. I don't know if that's how much they needed.
Alright, well, thanks. I'm gonna search around, see if I can figure out more.
All right. Hey, do me a favor. If you, I don't know, over the course of your investigations, wind up in their house or something, if you could, just take some stuff just to kind of make us whole, we'd appreciate it.
I'll let Barton know the next time he shows up.
All right. I haven't seen the little twerp in a while. Is he all right?
He's
I'm just kidding.
probably
I don't care.
Dressed as a girl now. Okay.
Bye, B. You were mentioning something about the library, 10?
Yeah, I would like to go to a library.
There's actually a library very close to the Honorable Knight.
Nerd.
Yeah, that's kind of the role of a wizard.
Unless you went the big library, in which case you have to go to Blackstaff.
Shit, yeah, let's go to Blackstaff.
All right.
Shit, yeah.
That wasn't an excited shit, yeah.
That'll be a couple hour thing, but you can
That's
certainly
fine.
get there.
Yeah, alright. God, I hate this, but yeah, no, that's where I need to go.
Are we all together or split up?
You want to go to a library?
I said
I'm not going to tell anybody they can't come with me. I'm going to investigate information about that tower we were in.
I mean, we went somewhere else, so.
Yeah.
If you did this, from where we went, did you come with us?
No.
Okay.
No, because I don't know Yagra, so I don't
Okay.
have an interest in that in particular.
Then I probably wouldn't know you're going.
All right. In that case,
I wouldn't have been secretive about my intentions. If you want to show up later, I'm not going to be upset. Whatever.
I mean, we can move to meeting up with gentlemen at the library at some point. I'm probably going to read a book.
Just not a single book.
Actually, no, my aunt's pretty high. I could read a book, I guess.
Read a book. Read a book.
Just go pick up a book.
Well,
Read a motherfucking book.
Tenement, give me an investigation check.
All right. Investigation. Bam. Yeah. I got that 15 off of an 8.
So you're trying to find out the story of the tower you were in the other day?
Yeah, just like historical references to it, maybe tax information.
Oh, this kind of investigation. Okay.
Well, yeah, just kind of figure out who owns it, historically, why is it important, that sort of thing, you know?
So
Or historically, is it important? Maybe it isn't.
You don't find that this building is of any significance. Most locations in the city aren't like registered to a specific purpose. It'll just show at most a name and the size of the plot and the last sale price, that kind of thing. This appeared to be a tannery in its most recent filing.
A cannery?
Tannery, so like leather stuff.
A tannery, oh, so it smelled like piss. All right.
Yeah, you didn't catch any whiff of any foul smells while you were there, but
No ammonia.
no ammonia, and certainly no indication of any like heavy magic
Hides.
other than like people like making magical nose plugs or something.
Okay. So that's weird. Does it say like who the owner is?
Yes, it is Brulin Hellsmash.
I'm sorry. What?
Brulin, Brulin, Hellsmash.
Hell Smasher?
Hellsmash.
Hell Smash. All right.
It had been in that person's name for at least 20 years.
And any explanations about like the force field or anything?
No, zero mention of it.
Okay. All right. And then I'm probably gonna pivot and start looking into like Brulin Hell Smash if I can, if there's any info.
That'll take a bit of a time.
I got time.
All right, give me another.
My only thing is I will not stay here past when everybody needs to leave to go to jail, because I want to make sure that everybody who's supposed to go to jail actually gets there.
Okay.
I don't understand. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, that's sort of
Yep, that's yep. Yeah, thank you for demonstrating. Yeah, that's my only time limit.
There is nothing cursorily available about Brulin Hellsmash, and the librarian, who is not like super accustomed to seeing you, is sort of annoyed at the specific information you're trying to request. You've kind of you get the impression you've already used your one favor for today. That's kind of it.
I'm going to. Who is the librarian? Do I know them?
It's me.
You do. It's Chester Marcella.
Marcella.
Yes, very good.
You didn't have a spelling in mind when you said that, did you?
I did have it written down.
Okay, all right.
Can you show us that you have it written down? What up, Chester?
All right, no. If he's got Marcella written down, I don't.
That could just be a list of random words.
What do you think? How do you think you plan D&D games?
Random words. Duh.
So I'm assuming this is what a male human or human male
with very small thin frame glasses on a very elegant chain.
Adult or younger?
Adult. Like
adult. Okay.
60.
Like 60. Okay.
Like 16.
I probably can't convince Chester to be helpful to me in return for, like, I don't know, free drinks at the bar. So that's probably not going to work.
You suspect
he could be an alcoholic.
All right, I will let that one sit for now.
Thank you for your time. Please put anything you've retrieved back where you found it.
I am going to put every book I've retrieved back on the return cart.
Chester gives you a kind of mean look on your way out.
Doesn't matter. Putting him there.
All right. In the absence of anything else, it's about 3 o'clock or so, and I'm assuming everyone's back at the Mage's Hand at this point.
Yes.
Sure.
Also, Jolt, we've basically just recapped last time, left court, and you were expected to report to jail by sunset tonight.
Okay.
Joel, I have been spending the past 3 hours encouraging you to just have your head down.
I've already agreed to do that. It's fine. You don't have to worry about me.
I also encourage you to leave your magic items that you don't want to lose.
Okay.
Relatedly, are your hands considered magical?
No.
Are they removable gauntlets or?
No.
Okay.
It's all infused on me.
All right.
So your hands are considered magical.
You
No.
probably won't lose it then.
They're not. They're not magical.
I ritually cast detect magic.
Today you notice you did your once per long rest thing of making your armor magic, right, Jolt?
Oh.
Your like forge cleric thing.
And have a high,
Yes.
high AC for course.
Jolt registers as magical.
But just the like
whole.
I guess it'd be like all of them.
Yeah.
Hang on. Does he see the rock where it's hidden in my coat?
Me? I probably know where you have the rock.
I know, but can you see it using detect magic?
You would certainly detect a strong magical presence from this like coat pocket.
Fuck! I need to go make a magic shielding pocket, and I'm gonna go upstairs.
This guy have a lead lined pocket.
This is the first time we've thought
I
of
was
this.
gonna say the good news is all of him is magical, and they can't remove all of him.
No,
yeah,
I mean,
they can.
Tomorrow I can turn it off, I guess. But
well, that's tomorrow.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
But as far as outside of that goes, I will entrust my cloak and bags to to Sally. You can have them for now.
Okay.
So you have 2 bags of holding and a cloak of protection.
And Zoe, you leaving any stuff? You taking anything with you?
I was gonna leave my magic shit in my room.
Okay. All right.
Except the nut.
He's got to wear his magic pajamas.
Oh, I do have a nut. I forgot about the nut. I take the nut with me.
What about your pajamas?
I don't remember what the nut does, but I'm taking it with me. I was told not.
Why
I was
is
told
Kevin
they
going to nut?
I was told they were gonna confiscate my magic pajamas anyway, so just leave them here so they don't accidentally steal them.
Wait, but what are you gonna do with the nut?
Crack it if I'm in trouble, I think.
How are you gonna get the nut in?
In my pocket?
They
Are snacks against the rules?
Yes. Outside snacks are almost certainly against the rules of jail.
That doesn't sound right.
You'll have to convince them that your nut is okay.
Wait, Kevin, would you like to roll an insight check? Since you've been in jail, you can have advantage. What is that?
Try.
Oh, there we go. You don't recall any like personal pantries of any other prisoners you've seen in jail.
Yeah, but do I remember them like searching my pockets when I went to jail last time?
As I recall, you got knocked out and woke up in jail last time. So no, you don't remember them.
But does he remember?
If you had previously had nuts on you, you would not have had them in prison.
So
all right.
have any nuts.
What's the ratio of times you do and do not have nuts?
How expensive are nuts in this world?
You run a bar. There are nuts.
I give it
on
like
the
a
bowl.
50-50. I give it's a 50-50. Evens.
The 50.
I had nuts in my pocket.
The 50-50 nut chance.
I called evens. I had nuts in my pocket.
All right.
Nut.
You had nuts in your pocket. You did not have them after.
Nut.
Motherfuckers. You remember your nuts being taken from you
Nut.
before prison last.
Nut.
Allie, I can see this is you. I can see you're doing this.
Yeah, Allie.
Yeah, Allie.
I can see other people are doing it as well, but I can specifically see her. I have video evidence.
I only did it once, and it was funny when I did it.
Names.
No, it's not.
It comes up in the middle of your screen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
All right.
busted.
Anything else before a quick carriage ride to the dungeon?
Nope.
All right. So, Zoe and Jolt, I assume you hop in. It's a brief, uneventful. Well,
Nut.
don't you start. Don't you
Nut.
start. Don't you start.
It's a brief, uneventful night. What do you want?
I said night. You didn't hear me?
Yeah, he's just a little congested. You stopped up.
You make
Found
it.
new glasses.
You make it to dungeon, and you see about a dozen people in this queue that do not look very happy to be there. All of them are wearing fairly tattered clothes. One person appears to be eagerly chatting everybody up. This is a small halfling that everyone is desperately trying to ignore. There's sort of all sorts of builds here. There are a couple folks that are very stout. There are some folks that are fairly frail, but no one's really there happy. Monty is not present. There's other crime somewhere. You guess. Who knows?
Justin.
So there are a few guards around. They kind of, as the carriage drops you off, they usher you towards line, and you see that this appears to be the check-in process for your stint in Waterdeep's finest. Who is in front between the two of you?
I would be probably.
I was gonna say probably him.
All right. So this moves fairly quickly. So about every 2-3 minutes, the line advances a little bit. And as you get to the front, you see almost an airlock series of iron gates. And they seem to be letting somebody in. That person appears to be searched. And then just on the other side, occasionally, one of the people will be taken to the side. And you see this 7-foot tall elf who has sort of leather armor, a normal size left arm, and a jacked right arm. And at his side, you see a long leather whip.
Kerchow.
On the way in,
Sounds like
Kevin, go
Isaac.
antagonize him.
I was gonna lean in once the description was finished.
I was gonna say he's heard about the whippings this game gives. So
you've occasionally, as people will get brought to the side, they will be sort of leaned up against a wall, and this guy will hit them in the back some number of times. All of them seem to do pretty well taking the first one, and then you see the obvious pangs of pain and not exactly crying, but with muttered cursing as they complete their sentence. So Jolt, in fact, you see the person in front of you subjected to 3 of these, and they do not appear to walk normally afterwards, as they are taken off through the next sort of airlock of iron gates off to the left. You see us, compared to you, fairly small figure with a large scroll, sort of read off and say, I'm guessing you must be Jolt.
How'd you know?
Not talking to you. Wait your turn.
Why not?
I am Jolt.
Excellent. Right this way.
Okay.
It brings you in and searches through your pockets? Do you have
Nope.
He's got cavities. I don't know.
All right, it gives you a cavity search.
No, okay.
I assume
He inspects me.
I assume you have nothing to hide.
Yeah, I have nothing on my
Okay.
person.
No weapons, no magic items, other than your entire view.
Yep.
Okay. So he ushers you through the next sort of thing. He looks to the other guy and says, this one must have done screwed up. You get 5. And you see the tall elven man sort of crack his neck, do some stretches, and he motions you towards the wall that the previous fellow was at.
Okay.
I assume you take the position, unless you don't.
Absolutely.
All right. And then he asks you to make a Constitution save. So
Really bad at this for some reason.
he managed. Wait, but your one's a 7?
Yeah, well,
Oh,
there you
that's
go.
really good. Okay. He manages to find like a seam in your armor, and you get this sort of sharp pain that jolts up your back a little bit.
Sure.
Make one more.
There you go.
As he continues to bring this like humongous leather whip crashing down on your back over and over, he looks back and says, "Look, I don't know what sort of thing this thing is, but this thing just isn't working." And you can feel him like striking you harder and harder and harder, and it just doesn't seem to do anything. He seems annoyed and says, "I think this guy's got some sort of enchantment on him. I think you need to take him out for examination." And he ushers you towards the right, out through the next gate.
Sure.
Zoe, the fellow with the scroll, looks at you and says, "State your name."
Zoe.
"Oh, so you've been here before."
That doesn't sound right.
"Well, I don't have a great memory, and I'll be honest, you all kind of look alike anyway. But any contraband, anything I should be aware of?"
That's racist.
I mean, so was gonna let slide, but that was racist, little man. Wait, is he my height or shorter?
How tall are you?
Tiny.
He's
Like 5'6".
he's a little taller than you, not a lot.
Little man.
He looks at you, kind of smirks, and says, "Anything you got hiding today?"
Not that I remember.
"Step this way." And he gives you a thorough examination.
What?
"Did you bring this nut?"
Yeah.
"Where is this nut?"
In his prison pocket.
Yeah, actually, probably knowing Zoe.
So you stuffed a nut up your butt.
Yes.
All right. All right.
I mean, that's on brand.
Glad I started recording today. All right. He looks back to the other guy and says, "All right, this one's up for 2."
Wait, 2? I was told 1.
It says on here 2.
I mean, it also says that I've been here once before, and I've been here 0 times.
Wait a minute.
I think your paperwork's just not good at counting.
Oh, you know what? You're right. It actually says 3. My bad. He's up for 3.
Kevin, don't forget to ask for the figure 8.
Wait. Before I go in, what's a figure 8?
He looks at you, sizes you up. Says, "Never mind. Just one. Make it the good one." And you see the gentleman with the whip. He turns around to the opposite wall where there's a little bench, and you see him start like stretching his leg. You get sort of roughly shoved into this next airlock room. And the guy like starts doing like little hops on the balls of his feet and points to the wall. You see him like stretching his arms out.
This is the guy with one giant arm, right?
Yes.
You know you can beat it with both hands. You don't have to just use one arm all the time.
Oh no, I'm using both hands.
Doesn't your weak arm slow you down because how lopsided it is?
If you want to continue this discussion after we're done, I'll be more than happy to explain this.
I don't think I'm going to be able to is the problem.
That sounds like a you issue.
What, you don't want the grace of my conversation? What the hell, man?
Wall.
Which one? It's circle. Does it matter where?
Points to the wall that you've clearly seen other people leaning up against.
I go and point at the wall, like an inch away, and like, this one?
He walks over to you and kicks you directly in the chest.
Whoa!
Ow.
There's your one.
It does not feel great. Take 1 non-lethal damage.
Oh, I think I'm at 35 currently. Okay. I guess with my crushed ribs and my crushed lungs, I'll take this 1.
Excellent.
Do I see this?
Oh god.
Give me a perception check.
Oh god.
Fail, 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 fail.
I want him to succeed. It'd be funny.
Oh.
Fuck.
You hear a thud, and you hear what sounds like, I'm going to assume, a slightly raised, if exasperated voice from Zoe. As you look back, you see him sort of like driven into this wall, back against it.
Okay.
There is an iron gate separating the two of you.
Does he see me?
Yeah.
I give him the thumbs up. And I turn and I walk away.
I do the stupid like wrist wavy thing where your hand's just flopping about.
Oh, this?
Yeah, but faster.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right.
Okay.
The
Enjoy.
gentleman forces you against the wall and asks you to make a Constitution save with disadvantage.
Hot.
How do I make a con save?
At least it's one of Kevin's positive stats.
So,
Positive.
I like how you barely had higher than Jim. So you, with your back to this guy, you hear what sounds like a run up. Like you hear multiple fast footsteps, and you hear this like whistling as if someone had, like a train whistle almost, and then you feel wind. And then your whole back just lights up on fire. It
Like,
shocks
literally?
you like to your core. This is some of the most intense pain you've ever had not being on fire.
You know I have fire resistance, right, or something like that.
No, I mean, counting all that, yes. It's not fire. It's just a great big old whip, and you feel like 2 deep impressions on your lower back. And as he strikes you, you feel something shift inside you. And you smell the deep aroma of pecans.
Connie!
And then he opens the gate and says, I think this one needs the cuffs. Send him to the right, too.
I'm gonna look at him and say, I hope you feel like a medium man.
Says with nut and ass.
And you've lost it, all of you. It's giggle o'clock. It's too early for giggle o'clock.
Actually had quite a nice day today. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Go commit some more crimes. Be a menace to society.
Is eliciting crimes a crime? I feel
You know
like
what?
it is.
We'll go for an entrapment defense when you're in front of the judge again the next time. How about that?
Okay.
Meanwhile, so as this is going off, you round the corner to the right and you see Jolt being taken into a side room. And you see this like large series of footlockers off to the side, and they all have tags that looks like they're prisoners' belonging. And this small gnome in front of you says, "All right, I'm gonna need your effects. Anything you'd like stored here. Most notably, I'm going to need your armor. As you can probably intuit, no armaments of any sort in Waterdeep Prison. If you could please remove your garments, we will have a dungeon robe for you."
I am unable to do so, but will be happy to wear your robe in peace.
No, look, if you can't reach it, turn around.
No, I'm here, right?
No, you're going to take it to a different one.
Okay.
What? Unfortunately, sir, I don't believe you understand. This armor is me.
Yes, this armor is me. My sword is an extension of my arm. I am the bow. My arrow is my soul. Yes, I've heard it all before. Take off your armor now.
Sir, it is impossible for me to do so.
All right. He looks around, sort of pokes and prods, and say, "Looks like."
I'll be happy to comply with anything else you ask.
This appears to be like welded or sealed on. Colin Frederick, and shortly after this like pimply faced teenager walks in with like stained wizard robes on it. Looks like some of the stuff Tenement used to wear way back when.
Tenement is usually throwing up on it though.
The guy says, "Look, he has encased himself in this armor. Could you please remove it? Would you like this stored here, sir, or back where you live?"
No, you don't understand. I am this armor.
All right. Well, I'm not fiddling with this, so it's going home then. Frederick,
Again, I will be happy to comply with anything else you ask.
You see Frederick start casting a spell as he flatly ignores you. And you feel yourself being shifted sharply to the left. Make a charisma save.
What?
So, the prison you're in disappears. You find yourself in a very dusty, very bright, almost hazy, and very dry grand room. You see windows on the side, you see concrete and papers and tables, just all ruined in various states of decay.
Okay.
You see no less than 50 well-deceased bodies scattered around the ground.
Fair.
And you recognize this as Greyhawk.
Okay. I make my way to one of the... Is there like a seating area, like windowsill-y kind of thing? Like window seat kind of thing?
I mean, there's a pretty big window overlooking the landscape in front of you.
Sure, I'll go cop a seat there.
As you head over, you feel a twitch in your left arm. It's sort of like if you were like sleeping on it for a while, and then like you get up and you feel like, you know, that kind of tingling sensation, or like when you walk inside from the cold, those little pinpricks. It doesn't hurt, but it's a pretty unique feeling.
Okay.
And as you're trying to like shake this off and sort of return normal feeling to it, you hear the small chirping of a bird. And it appears to be coming from under a pile of rubble near this window.
Okay. I would still make my way towards the window.
So you see a totally barren landscape that looks like it's been strip mined for at least 50 years.
Okay.
You see off in the distance several castles with flags raised, and you actually see a squadron of some sort of airborne vehicles flying in a formation off in the distance.
Okay.
And the bird chirping gets a little bit louder. And at this point, your arm feels warm.
Warm?
Warm. Not like burning, but like you took a towel out of the laundry and wrapped it around your arm.
And where's this chirping coming from in regards to placement?
There's a pile of rubble at near your feet at this point.
All right. I kick the rubble.
So you find a small golden bird tweeting at you behind this shield. I assume you can see it.
I can see the shield.
Okay.
Of
everything else in this room, this looks pristine.
Okay. I will take a look at the shield. Pick it up, examine it, try to figure out its make and quality. Yeah.
So as you pick it up, you dislodge some more rubble and see a very old human man underneath it, whose face is just crushed by a large boulder.
Okay.
Give me a perception check. You recognize this figure as Father.
I move the boulder. He's dead, correct?
Oh, he's turbo dead.
Yeah, okay. Well, I will pick up this shield and I will mourn internally while I look at this. Does this clearly look like his work? The shield?
Very much so. In fact, some of the sigils, like around the top, like you see those little circles with the dots in them, that you've seen that specific pattern elsewhere before. Maybe even on you somewhere.
Yeah, I would imagine it would be on me in somewhere, shape or form. So I will feel sad, but I will, take this shield, hug it, and cradle it like I miss him.
Make another charisma save. As you're deep in thought, you feel your soul want to vomit as it rockets backward and you're sort of clanging around inside your own vessel as you appear to a frantic wizard in a stained robe and a small gnome who look absolutely horrified as you emerge in front of them, now with a shield.
What?
Where did you send me?
They look at each other. The wizard looks at you and says, you don't know?
I am familiar with where I was, but not how I got there.
Oh, then, yeah, that's part of the process here at the dungeon. You know what? You'll be fine. You feel okay, right?
Is my arm still warm?
Your arm feels quite warm and limber.
Yes, I am fine.
Great. Well, I think we're good here. If you'll follow Craig to your cell, you'll be fine. Thank you for... don't cause any trouble.
I intend to cause no harm or trouble with anyone.
Great. Bye. And they start leading you down through the back of the room, this staircase where Zoe will be there momentarily. So Zoe, while this is happening, you're being taken to a similar room. As you walk into the room, this...
Bye.
What's that?
Oh, someone left.
Oh, bye, Brent. This other gnome looks at you and says, anything on you?
I mean, my clothes.
Looks you up and down, gives you a sniff. You see this twinkle in his eyes as you recognize the aura of detect magic around him. He looks and sort of tilts his head. Sort of looks down around your midsection. What is that?
What's what?
That... Did you eat something?
I mean, sometimes I poop rainbows and I just don't understand it.
Poop rainbows. Okay. Okay. This one needs the cuffs. So he rummages around a little chest, asks you to hold your hands out, and he attempts to slap a couple sets of manacles on them.
I hold them slightly further away than the manacles can be put on at both at one time.
He forces the issue.
Well, like, I don't try to, like, stop them, just, like,
yeah, you're
slightly further away so it's
it
slightly
annoying,
inconvenient.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
As this happens, you hear the absence of white noise. So, like, there's always, like, sort of murmuring around, just sort of a general chatter, whatever idle thoughts you have in your head. Those, for a few moments, stop. Nothing bad happens. It just, you feel like you finally have a moment of calm, clarity, and a chance to think that seems eerily unnatural to you.
Me thinking, yeah.
Right? And he gives you another look with his eyes, looks again at your midsection, says, I don't know. All right, this way, and beckons you to also follow Craig. And
Okay.
they lead you down these stairs to a fairly well-populated dungeon. You see a couple guards, including the one leading you, and they lead you out in this direction.
Are there a bunch of revenants in the prison?
Yes, you also see several just skeletons strewn around the room. So in those corners, they aren't like walking around or anything. They're just there.
They're not clean up.
I don't think you get to ask questions. You're not there.
Wait, why are there revenants? What's a revenant? Should I be afraid of this?
Oh,
Probably.
Craig looks at you and says, "Those are the guys that ask too many questions."
That doesn't sound like justice.
Get in your cell.
I'm in my cell.
You're not on the map.
Oh. Like, great. I can't be in the doorway.
Can you not actually get through there?
No, I can, but I want to be, like, in the doorway. Like,
Oh, okay.
there.
All right. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Damn. Craig walks you over there. Jolt, I assume you follow. On the way there, you see actually a couple familiar faces.
Is it Chet Murderstar?
No, Chet Murderstar is happily running union business.
Chet is a model citizen.
As a model citizen.
Despite his name.
You do recognize in this cell in the bottom right a guy from the Zentarum named Davil, who you've had incidental dealings with in the past.
That's where he's been.
What, Duval?
Oh, they finally got you, huh?
Haha, I'll get out of here by tomorrow.
That's the spirit.
No, that's when my sentence ends.
Oh, you bitch.
I don't know. Get caught less.
I bet you didn't even do any. I bet your crime sucks.
It did.
What'd you do?
I didn't even do a
Graffiti?
crime. I did a self-defense.
Oh, yeah, I did
I got
too.
convicted of a crime.
I did too. I've been here for 10 fucking years.
I don't know. Be better at self-defense? I fed a guy to a mimic.
He looks at you and says, wait, really?
Yeah.
And you only got a day for that?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
He looks to his cellmate and says, I know that guy. He fed someone to a mimic. That's pretty fucking great. As the two of you are taken to your cell, and Craig kind of closes the door and shuffles you in and says, chow's in 6 hours. Get comfy, kids. And then he sort of walks off.
Now, you said a few familiar faces. I only heard one.
I'm getting there. Across the cell, so like down here, you also see a figure that looks an awful lot like that lady who helped you rob that temple about 5 years ago.
There's a lot of ladies that have to help me rob a lot of things. You have to be more specific.
This one owned an art gallery.
Oh, hey! I thought you were smart. What are you doing in here?
She looks at you and says, do I know you?
Didn't you help me commit a crime?
Probably. I commit lots of crimes. I can't possibly be asked to remember every single person that I've used as an accomplice.
I mean, well, you got caught before me, so maybe you were the accomplice being used.
No. I am the menace to society.
I was told to go be a menace to society.
My name is carried in legend. Perhaps you've heard of me. I am the Snake of the Dark. I am the Black Viper.
You're the terror that flaps in the night?
This isn't Isville.
I don't... Are you sure you're the real Black Viper? I met her one time, and she seemed different.
I'm certain I've never met you, cretin.
I don't think you're the real Black Viper, then.
Well, I don't think you mean anything.
I mean, I don't, honestly, but...
After all, you're in prison.
That would be a lot more effective.
The entire jail erupted laughter. Except the guy across from you, who appears to be just a pile of bandages with eyes.
That's creepy.
What's your story, stranger? As apparently the only sane one who knows what comedy is.
Talking to the fellow with eyes?
Yeah.
He says, well, there was a guy in front of me. And then I put part of him behind me.
So yeah, the only sane one in the place. Unless you mean you, like, used them like a hula hoop. Then you might be a little bit kooky.
I think the more apt description is nunchucks.
Yeah, no, you're the sane one. Okay, good to know.
What's your name?
Zoe? She writing this down?
No, he stops and thinks for a minute and says, I'm Orug.
You said Orug?
Orug. O-R-O-G.
Orug. Okay.
And as you're carrying on this conversation, you hear some other conversations that's somewhere else in the prison, and it sounds something to the effect of, and then I'll tell you what happened. He raised me, and then I took his toes and fed him to his dog. He never saw that coming. Tell him to go all in with pocket fours. What a bitch, right? And like you hear a dozen voices laughing, most of them guttural.
Huh.
You hear the clink of what sounds like poker chips and this deep, long slurp of something liquid.
All right, who's drinking and not sharing it with us?
Orag calls out to you, says, Chow isn't for 5 hours and 42 minutes.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Jolt, for the record, you do not hear any of this. Like, you don't hear the poker and slurping and...
I'm grieving. I'm too much in my grievance right now to...
Also, did Jolt's arm get ripped off? I need to know.
No. Jolt is fully himself, and he has a shield.
Yeah, in jail.
I don't know what happened there.
Yeah.
They tried to take his arm off.
With a shield, and they went, yeah, no, not worth it.
Wait, how do I not notice that shield before?
Can you
Where'd
see
you
me?
get that?
Apparently it belonged to my father.
I thought you was robot.
Father made me.
Okay. I'll pretend to understand and move on with life.
Go.
Oh, they're bonding.
Are we?
You hear this raucous conversation in the back. Go, oh, I can't believe this. Now he just looks like a little bitch. This is boring as hell.
Wait, who looks like a little bitch?
I was certain he was going to walk in there and just rip shit up, but no, he stands against the wall. His big effort of defiance is just holding his arms out. I'm so fucking disappointed.
Wait, who's saying this?
Who the fuck said
What do you mean,
that?
who's saying this?
Who the fuck's saying these words?
Wait, why can you hear me?
Hear what?
Alright, if you can hear me, I need you to add... Fuck, no. I need you to put your finger in your nose.
How about I put my finger in your nose? Where are you?
I'm pretty far away. Wait, shit, hold on. And you hear a bunch of rustling and commotion, and you hear a chair crash, you hear an audible fighting, and over the course of the next 10 minutes, you hear just someone cackling off in the distance. He can hear, he can hear, he can hear, he can hear, over and over and over. And after a while, you hear... what was this? What was this person? You hear a soft, soothing voice in the back of your head says, "Is this you, Zoe?"
Yeah? Who else would be in my head?
Well, it's a bit of a lot of things. How have you been?
I've been doing pretty good. I recently got arrested for some bullshit, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, I saw that. Why didn't you kill that piece of shit?
Which piece of shit?
The bitch attacking your friend. You could have easily torn him apart. You could have made sure that Mimic killed him.
I don't know. Didn't seem worth it. He was taken care of.
You know, you...
Also, I thought the Mimic would do it, and it'd be slower and more painful.
You...
Jesus Christ.
No, we both know that's not true.
I mean, it's not, but... Who are you?
I'm your mom.
What?
You mean the one that sold me into slavery?
Yeah.
Damn.
Huh. Well, you're here, I guess.
And you have become, it appears, a wimp, according to the last 5 years. Exactly what is your body count today, you piece of shit?
I don't remember. I got locked in a small cage
Yeah.
for like the first I don't know, 15 years of my life.
Well, what's your excuse for the last 5?
I was running a bar and a labor union.
Oh.
The labor union breaks a lot of legs.
Oh yes, breaking legs. What an accomplishment. Do you know Beppo, that piece of shit, is still walking the earth? Why haven't you undone him?
No, he's not.
Uh-huh.
No, he's specifically dead.
He's specifically dead.
He's not, Kevin.
No, he died.
No, he died.
He died.
He died.
No.
Where did he die?
He died.
He died in the bar. In the bar fight.
That was a different guy.
No.
No, Bippo's the no, Bippo was the only one that died in that fight.
Got Bippo arrested. It was a guy named Bippo.
No.
I wrote
Incorrect.
notes.
Ooh, I write notes.
So, I'm glad you've able to take this passion that you apparently once had, and that you've squandered your new freedom in doing somewhere between Jack and shit.
What do you mean? You sold me when I was like a month old. What kind of passion could have I had other than shitting and eating?
Look, my problems are mine. Yours are apparently not problems, Mr. Comfortable Life, living money, making fun of teenagers.
Wait, which teenagers am I making fun of this time? No, seriously, I don't know anymore.
Look, when there was ample opportunity for mayhem, when there were havoc and chaos running amok in this precious bar of yours, you were so concerned about your room and profiting off moronic kids. I've never been so disappointed.
Wait, are you watching me?
That took so long.
So I know you're not Snart, but geez, damn. All of the hells, son.
Why are you watching me?
I was hoping for something that would eventually impress me, but wow, so much time have I wasted. Look, do something with yourself and make your mark in this world. Go make people remember you.
Yeah, that's the point of the labor union. Don't worry, I got a long-term plan with this. Don't worry about it. You'll understand when you become less stupid and bitchy.
Is this eventually going to maybe kill Silverhand or something? Because if this isn't going anywhere, you're just spinning your wheels and wasting time.
I mean, my plan is to eventually rule the city. It's part of it.
I see. All right, well...
You have to amass followers. You can't fight an army with just one little tiefling. Someone allowed me to be locked in a cage, so I couldn't grow up to be big and strong.
Haven't you fucking moved past this?
I don't know. Can I lift up a fucking turkey leg without hurting myself?
I don't know, can you? I haven't seen you try.
Yeah, because I can't.
Oh,
that's why you haven't fucking seen me. Mrs. watching me 24/7.
Man, that sucks. Maybe you should quit bitching about it and do something.
Maybe you should stop selling your fucking kids into slavery. Little bitch.
Clearly isn't fucking working. Alright, I'm out. Take care of yourself.
Wait. Bah?
Bye. Orug's looking at you as you've sort of just staring at a wall for a bit. Says, now it's 5 minutes and 43 minutes. 5 hours and 43 minutes.
Thank you. I appreciate it. At the top and bottom of every hour, can you go ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong?
Do you want me to do that an additional time?
Yeah, at the top and bottom of every hour, if you would.
That
way I know. That way you don't have to update me every 5 minutes. You can just do it once every half hour.
That sounds like a good idea.
Thank you.
From the cell next to you, you hear this like teenage girl cry. Oh, damn it! No,
What?
I don't need more of this. I've only been here one day, and I want to rip my brains out. Thanks.
He's doing it twice an hour. He was updating you every
now
5
he's doing
minutes.
it
This is
4
better.
times an hour. Meanwhile, outside of prison. Whoop. I assume everyone's in the bar?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alright.
probably.
It's like...
I am.
I'm reading a book about the cult of Osmodius.
Well,
Okay.
very inconspicuous book.
I've got it, like, under a magazine.
Why do you...
Like, I've got a magazine on the outside, so you can't see the cover.
What is the magazine of?
Teen Cosmo.
It's about mechanics. Probably.
Engineering for you.
It probably is. It's Riot.
Well, likes mechanics.
Smithing in you.
I've just taken the dust jacket off of Dummy's Guide to like,
Smithing.
smithing and put it on the outside of it.
So who is sort of acting as host right now? Or is that one of you guys, or are you leaving that to like Tawny or Gertrude or something?
It's not Oz.
I assumed it was Dank. If it's not Dank, then yes, I'm leaving it to Gertrude.
Or Tenement.
Dank, are you hosting?
Sally might have gone to sleep.
Hosting a bed.
Dank, are you awake?
Sally, you have my stuff. Wake up.
It's all good. A familiar face is going to walk into the room and look for the first friendliest face he can identify, and that is going to be Oz.
Oh!
Volo strides into the room
Great.
and says, "Oh, I'm glad you're here. I wanted to run through some samples for the big show in 5 days. Tell me how you think this will scan with your normal audience. All right? Okay? All right, you ready? Okay. Sit down. Think. Clear your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, what magical spell can draw its power from a simple dried carrot?"
Hey! Why are you in bed? Oh. Again!
It's so late.
It's 10:30.
Not a good one.
What?
You don't know this one? I figured somebody very relevant might have some insight onto this.
Dried carrots.
You do magic. I've seen you like shoot the missiles from your fingers and whatnot.
No?
Oh, sorry. My mistake. The other one. Nuts. Okay. Well, then this one may be pretty difficult. Where's your wizard friend?
I think he's busy being drunk and happy.
That sounds right.
Let's see. Oh, there he is. You, Tenement. You, sir, wizard. Looking at Chair Stream.
He's going upstairs. He did give you a nice yes that you didn't hear.
Okay.
In his Tenement voice. I don't know why it didn't go through.
Because she's muted.
One voice?
Yes.
It's not much of one, but yeah.
You appear to be muted there, sir.
I am. I was coughing earlier and I muted myself so you couldn't hear it, and then I forgot to unmute myself.
I see.
That would explain why you couldn't hear me.
So your students, they might know this. It might be my good question. Tell me, what magical spell can draw its power from a simple dried carrot?
Dried carrot, you say?
Yes, carrot. Vegetable, roots, green things.
Home.
You passed.
I'm sorry. What? I passed.
Your classes. You're a wizard. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. It's when you think, all right, I need to make that one easier then. Okay. Let's see here. All right. How about this one? This is a planes question. The category is planes. Not to drone on him, but the gears of what plane complete 17 cycles every 289 years?
Would that be Avernus?
No.
I know it's Mechanus. I'm very drunk.
Yes, Mechanus. Yes, that's very good.
We interviewed some kids from there. They were little shits.
What?
Oh yeah, right.
Very good. Okay, all right. So that we'll keep this one. We'll refit. Okay, all right. I'll keep working on this, and I'll have some good ones for later.
What magic spell does derive power from a carrot?
Dark vision.
That simultaneously makes sense, and also I hate it.
Like this favorite question.
Also, are there going to be any trivia questions for the dock worker half of the bar?
Yes. They.
Oh, you should do one about Jimmy Hoffa.
Who's Jimmy Hoffa?
I don't know, man. Just name popped into my head.
Jimmy Hoffa, man.
I will find out this Jimmy Hoffa, and I will make a question for him. That'll be fun. Also, at this point, another figure strides in. This, a sort of 23-year-old in an elegant dress, strides into the room, and all of you except Teneman recognize Esvel.
Hi, Miss Rosnar. What can we do for you today?
Hi. Well, I was wondering if I could have a beverage, and if we could have a moment to chat.
Who's we?
You and your associates. I have an issue that I think I need a professional consult on.
Alright,
We are professionals.
let's see. Oz, Dink, let's go to the top office, and Tinnaman, you could be there too since you're a drunk lawyer now.
Yes, I heard about the proceedings. It's unfortunate for having your colleagues.
You should have been there. It was a great defense.
I'm certain it was resolute.
Chris, how drunk are you?
I am pretending that he is very drunk because he probably would be.
Drunk.
Eric's working on it.
Tinnaman's like 3 Kyles.
Cinnamon.
Eric's working to catch up.
3 Kyles are what I like to call 1 Tenement.
1 Tenement.
Someone needs to write that conversion down.
We can go upstairs to this,
So you head up to this like conference room. You actually have a pretty nice table set up for it.
Alright, fine, we can go to the conference. I wanted to use my office.
Okay, you can go to your which room is your office?
This is my office.
A big one.
I can't see it.
The one with the desk and nothing else.
Oh, I don't have it
Not
scrolled
the
down
one that
far.
says boobies.
Not the one that says
Not the boobies.
Hey, make
Wait.
my relaxing area. It's not the booby place.
No, that's the
Wait.
second floor.
Not the booby place.
That's not your relaxing area. That's a floor up from your relaxing area.
Man, Eric never takes away my writing.
Oh wait, how long has that been there?
I don't know. We haven't been on this map in a while.
That's
Yes.
true.
The booby place. Yeah, we've only seen the first floor a lot.
Apparently, that's where boobies go.
All right.
No, I
Who are
stay
you?
in this room, and this
Is
is
there
my
a-
office where I add and subtract stuff.
Is there a jar like that you put them in? It's
The
just a
boobies?
table.
What?
Like it's very something very specific at the table is labeled boobies.
The booby jar.
No.
I thought that was like a centerpiece, but
Okay. Anyway, sorry.
Boobies should always be the centerpiece, Eric.
We can
I-
move on
God, I hate-
anytime.
no, this is critical to the camp. So Esville closes the door behind her and says, "All right, I'm glad you guys have been doing well. You may have heard, I've been out of the game as it's been for a few years. I figured it was time to hang things up, and
You mean Barton popped you out of doing something incredibly stupid?
he helped me see the error of my ways. Yes.
Is Barton going by he or she now?
Depends on the context. By night, by day, that sort of thing. So I haven't gotten a chance to tell you in a while, but I've been trying to get things back on track family-wise, and it is a lot slower and a lot harder than just taking things. So I have commissioned over the last few years 3 ships to be built to start a shipping company. I figured if we're going to live in Waterdeep, might as well take advantage of all the water, you know?
Seems fair.
I've heard it's pretty deep.
It's that it is, Mr. Lawyer.
Damn good lawyer.
Anyway,
That's me.
I need you to stop that.
Being a damn good lawyer?
No, my shipping fleet.
What do you mean?
You stop your shipping fleet?
Yeah. My brother is taking a much more active role than I had intended, and is using those ships for other purposes.
I mean,
smuggling?
If you give a call to like Fish Dad, he might be able to take some more ships.
I don't know how to get in touch with him. It's been quite a while, and I don't think we ever really completely saw eye to eye anyway.
I could cast sending, but I don't think he's...
I mean, if you think he would help, I would...
I mean,
there, but...
this wouldn't be the first boat he's stolen, and this one he's being asked.
What kind of smuggling?
Well, it's funny. I actually had these ships commissioned with the intent of smuggling, because I thought it might come in handy one day.
That's illegal.
Yes, it is, and that's why I'm not doing it.
Objection!
Warren, however, is, and I think the more accurate term is not smuggling, but trafficking.
So there's...
Oh, that's the big bad.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm not there.
Yes.
So we can't burn them down. That is why I was asking.
I mean, I would recommend not doing it while there are people on it. If you'd like to burn them down any other time, I don't know honestly what I'm asking for. I need this to stop, because this can't become public. You understand? I can't. We went through this 100 years ago. We can't do this again.
Have you talked to your brother?
I can't without him piecing all this together. I need him to...
Is that a problem?
It is, if he knows or is able to figure out all of the things I've done with you around the city. Currently, he doesn't know, and it is exceptionally important that I keep it that way.
Okay.
So
we need to stop him and not let him know that we know you, and
yes,
not burn down ships with people on them.
That would be ideal, yes.
Ideally, we can stop this and completely disrupt his smuggling. Are we allowed to kill him?
I think at this point he's earned it.
Murder is bad.
Yes.
No. If we do it on international waters, it's okay. Monty taught us that.
Kill the brother.
I would like to consult with our fish friend before making that statement.
And we can't make it public, so that means we can't just tell Monty.
Yes, that the authorities cannot know what has been happening.
Is he working with any of the gangs?
I suspect he's working with the Xanathar, yes.
Alright.
Jim, for your benefit, the Xanathar gang is a gang of criminals run by a beholder under the city.
Okay.
Those are not our friends, right?
No, we've had almost exclusively negative interactions with them.
I'm not sure they're their own friends.
We are tentative friends friends
mean?
with the Zentarum, who are their enemies.
That friends is a strong word.
We are
Tentative.
tentative friends.
You did them a favor earlier.
I am friends with a
I was
single
gonna-
Zentarum.
I was gonna say Teneman's none of these things to any of them. So
Oh, I'm probably an enemy of the Xanathar gang. That's because most of Waterdeep is, realistically.
Yeah, I am friends with one Zentarum, and we do favors for them sometimes. We're not friends with them, but we are, like, provisional allies on occasion.
Provisional allies.
what does Sally have to say about this?
Well,
What does Sally have to say about this?
Very, very succinct. I like it.
There you go.
Yeah, alright. Yep, nope, she's a talker, that one.
alright, well, we can't let something like this go on, so understood.
My brother is currently at sea. We're expecting him back in about 2 days.
Wait, how many days is it for the anniversary?
5 days.
Okay.
Do you know any more information about his trafficking?
I know that there are people coming in and people going out, so I can only guess where these souls find themselves. And I know, based on his attire, he is making a tidy sum doing so. He wears these gaudy... I'm amazed he hasn't been caught already, but these... It's like a bandolier of golden links.
I just want to feed him to Artor.
He's been calling himself Captain Rosny in an offense to all decorum.
Rosny?
He believes it to be more hip than our family's surname.
Mm,
And you can't disown him.
I cannot.
can't or won't?
It would cause more damage than we can afford.
So, won't.
Disowning tends to be very public and messy.
Thank you, Tenement.
You're welcome.
So, I know I can't offer you much that you don't already have. Also, for public reasons, in case you are discovered in whatever endeavors you choose to take in this, but I would be most grateful, and anything you could ask for, I and the Rosnar estate would be at your beck and call should your hour of need arise.
Well, I was gonna fix it regardless of whether you wanted to pay us anything or not, but
It'd be kind of rude if she asked all of this and, like, wasn't willing to pay.
it would, but I'm also not gonna let it happen. That's fucked up.
Where's that fellow that isn't here? I think he knows a lot of the deckhands on the ship. He may be able to have some direct help. Where is he? He's one. He went to the right. Okay.
Hopefully returning to jail tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
You
Okay.
can likely
Hopefully.
speak to his labor union and discuss how human trafficking can get them kicked out of said labor union.
Okay.
Maybe stall things until we can deal with your brother.
Well, I certainly appreciate it. And again, any information or resources, I still have people I know and several bags of tricks I haven't fully retired yet. Anything I can do to help. And then she sort of picks up her dress, curtsies, Thank you for your time. And
Girls' nights on Thursdays.
I will.
Wait, was that a Sally I
It
heard?
was.
She's alive.
I see what wakes Sally up.
No,
Girls' night.
I was using the bathroom. I actually yelled at them to talk to them last time.
Oh.
My answer was, but the actual answer is technically I don't necessarily know that Allie's friends with the Zentarum, I believe.
I don't think she's made a secret.
This has been kind of.
Professional
Most of us
allies.
know she has a contact, but I think a lot of us might view it as a bad influence more than a...
Yeah.
You probably know somebody who knows a drug dealer.
It's a childhood friend situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also frequently just speak Orcish in front of you guys.
Just
Well,
to,
I mean,
to be cool.
they're a half-orc, right?
Yeah, Yagra is a half-orc, and
Yeah.
Riot learned to speak Orcish because they're friends when they were kids.
That's a wholesome story.
Do it in front of you guys to keep you from understanding what they're saying because they're talking about committing crimes.
Meanwhile,
Wholesome story! Don't you ruin this for me.
back in prison.
Prison gang. Do.
Bong, 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 bong.
Bong,
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 bong, bong.
It's my jam.
He does that whole thing twice.
I'm
Does
sure
that
he has
mean
a
it's
lot of friends.
is it the half-hour song or the full hour?
It's the
song?
half-hour song.
The half-hour song. All right. Yeah.
And time passes without much interaction. The voice in your head hasn't really come back or anything, but it's still like quite quiet. Like it's like there's much less just ambient noise now than you're used to. Is there anything you guys do specifically to kill 6 hours in jail?
I loudly complained about how terrible my mom was.
Nope. I have agreed to do nothing, so I'm doing.
The guy across the cell from you, says, "That sounds really rough. What's happened?"
Well, there's a pink Holocaust, and there was slavery and pillaging, and then attempted re-slavering. And then I owned a bar.
Was your
When our
mom
life lived.
the pink Holocaust?
I guess that's a good way to describe her. Do you not remember, like, a couple years ago, like about 5 or 6 at this point, there was a giant pink explosion in the city?
Oh, Candy Mountain.
Yeah, Candy Mountain. That was someone trying to murder me.
Was it
Apparently, he's alive in this jail.
what? Where?
I don't know. That's a good question. But my mom's voice told me he's here. I don't know.
Wait,
Is that what she said?
who's here?
That's what she said.
The Volo. Vodo.
Folo. Folo's here?
Not Volo.
Hippo.
I want to call him Bippy Bop?
Bean Bop.
Yeah,
Beanie
Bip and Bop.
Babies!
Like, hold. Oh, this fellow tried to kill you,
Yeah,
and he's here,
supposedly.
and his name is Bippy Bop.
I think so. There's a lot of people who have tried to kill me. I can't remember all their names.
You see this fellow walk to the door of his cell, and you see his eyes kind of turn from like a soft red to a very bright, intense red, and he growls, "Bippy Bop, I need you to show yourself now and face death."
Oh, this is terrible and wonderful.
God, there's a joke character in Final Fantasy XIV that sounds a lot like this in terms of just tone.
I mean, I guess this is where the murderers would be, right?
Craig, I mean, this is one part of a rather large dungeon.
Ah, okay.
This is by no means everyone that's incarcerated. Craig walks over and says, "All right, Org, just tell you what if we did dinner early? Would that help? What? You know what? Dinner's early, everyone. Hang on. Give me just 10 minutes." He shuffles off. Org talks to you and says, "I've commanded him to present himself for death. You should be able to kill him in 10 minutes, according to Sir Craig."
Okay, cool. I appreciate that.
I'm sorry.
Man, I knew you'd be a good homie.
I'm sorry your mother is terrible.
I am too. How's your life? You seem like you've had it kind of rough.
It honestly hasn't been that bad.
Ah, sweet. Sorry I made an assumption.
I've almost finished my necklace.
What necklace?
I'm making it at home. I'm trying
cool.
to get 24 vertebrae.
So, like, one from each person or just a collective 24?
One from each species.
It's got a wide net going there.
Humanoid species, or?
If I can find them.
Oh, okay. Cool.
There's like I think a horse, but like half of it was a human, so I'm counting it.
God.
And this is when centaur are endangered in Waterdeep.
Yeah, your friend is kind of deranged.
Yeah, that's why I made friends with him. He was the sane one.
Yeah, you act like this is a surprise.
A few minutes later, this guy in hulking armor comes out, carrying a great sword. He takes the hilt, clangs it twice on the wall beside him, and all of the doors open. He says, "Food's ready. No killing, no punching, no hurting. 20 minutes, back to bed."
But what if Bippo shows up?
Who is Bippo?
Is he not here?
I don't know anyone named Bippo.
He's the one that was responsible for the Cotton Candy Mountain Pink Holocaust.
That's 5 years ago. Why the hell would he be here?
I don't know, general murder?
I don't know.
General murder.
Yeah, he murdered a general. Did you not hear about it? It was all over the news.
Go get some soup.
Okay.
So
thank you for the soup.
People mill about. Jolt,
Nope.
the lady across. You're still in your cell?
Yep.
The lady across, presenting herself as the infamous, legendary supervillain Black Viper, approaches you and says, "You know, it's food time there, buddy."
I'm okay. I do not require food.
What? You sure? I mean, big, strong guy like yourself, you probably need something to eat.
You are welcome to my helping if you wish.
All right. Well, I'm sorry you seem so down. I'll be right back. She returns a couple minutes later with Craig and says, "Can you repeat that again?"
She is welcome to my helping. I do not require food.
She looks at the guard and says, See, I told you." Craig rolls his eyes and takes her out to soup. In the meantime, everyone else is surprisingly cordial. So, Orog walks very slowly, very intentionally. And you notice that nobody else amongst the other prisoners gets within like 10 feet of him.
Oh, I go and sit next to him. I hang out with him the whole time.
Which guy is this one?
The guy with the red eyes across from you.
The one that I made friends with.
The one that bongs out in a half hour.
The one who's definitely not a demon wrapped in bandages.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you're talking about. The soup is terrible. The conversation is murky, and you hear a voice chime in back in your head, Zoe. See, that guy. You should be like that guy. He's talking about ripping out spinal cords.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Calm down, you controlling bitch. Never evil enough for
Is
you.
he saying this out loud? Please say he's saying this out loud.
Well, it's up to you. You don't have to say it out loud if you want, but you certainly can.
No, Zoe is. There's no way Zoe doesn't realize he.
Zoe does.
Yeah, there's no real way that Zoe doesn't realize that he can just say it in his head.
Orog says to you, I can see your memories weigh heavy.
So yeah, no, it's a recent thing for me actually. Like since I've been in prison, my mom's voice has just been there, and it's really annoying. She's much shriller than I had imagined. Straight shrill.
Do you know where she is? I could remove a vertebra if you'd like.
He's got a very one-track mind, apparently.
I think I would like that, but I don't know where she's at to let you know. If I find out, though, I'll get in contact with you.
Okay, I am out in 9 days, and then I will see what I can find.
Didn't you rip a man in half? Or a person?
I've been here a rather long time.
Oh, okay. My bad. No. You just seem like a new guy. You're so high-spirited and happy. I didn't think that you'd be in this hellhole for that long.
It's my inner light.
Oh, that's fair. You do seem like a kind person.
Thank you. You see his eyes light up and he growls.
See, he says I'm a kind person.
Otherwise, everyone else basically keeps your distance. Nobody else wants to talk to you or be anywhere near you if you're hanging out with Orog. And the definite Black Viper has gotten her second bowl of soup. So everyone kind of has what they want. Is there anything else you two would like to do in prison?
You're looking at it.
All right. The next day, Craig and Clyde, the other guard, come to your cell, Zoe, and escort you and the halfling next to you out of jail. They remove the cuffs from both of you, and as soon as they do, that sort of ambient noise and like clear, distinct chatter in the background fades to just the sound of wind and the chirping of birds as you exit the Waterdeep Dungeon. Presumably on your way to the Mage's Hand, but you can go wherever you want.
I asked the guards, what kind of handcuffs are those?
Those are anti-magical handcuffs. They keep you from doing the magic.
So Tenement will definitely be waiting right outside the jail when both Zoe and Jolt get released.
I haven't been released.
No, I'm gonna
I know.
say-
I will be there 2 days in a row. I am aware of what this means.
Is it in there for 3 days?
No.
Oh, it was 2.
No, I was gonna say, I think... I know I would also be there. I assume several of us would be.
You have quite the welcoming party for you as you have survived your single day in jail. So.
Ha! I made a friend.
I'm his lawyer, so it always seems fair.
How did I get 2 days? God, bullshit. Anyway,
How did you get 2 days, Jim?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You are the only person who I would argue had a really instigating part of this fight. I don't know what you want from me.
A better lawyer.
Yeah.
Better defense, yes.
Thanks, Sally.
Anti-magical cuffs.
Ha. Hey.
How's my arm feeling?
Actually, quite well. In fact, I'm going to send you some text. Now that you've gotten to sleep on it, it feels rather limber.
It's a good word.
So...
Yeah.
Start when you send.
He's kind of spooky, but he makes a really good clock.
Those are interesting words you've used.
He's very good at telling time when not looking at a clock.
I'm gonna put my arm around Zoe. All right. So Zoe, I want you to know that everybody who's in that jail is in that jail because they listened to the wrong person.
About what time it is?
Not necessarily about time, but about experience, about what they did. And I don't want you going down that track.
Oh, and there's a fake Black Viper in there, I think.
There's probably 5 of them in there. Let's not get hung up on that.
Yeah, I know. She didn't remember me.
I know because you saw her yesterday.
Didn't you used to tell me that you met the Black Viper?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, several.
Then what do you mean she didn't remember you? You would remember her. That is a weird statement to make.
You expect me to remember a face?
Yes. It's literally the one thing I expect of you.
Why?
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Eric, what was that room?
All right.
What room?
All right. Fine.
I will remember my new friend's face though, because he has glowy red eyes and bandages.
Please stop that. Just forget you
Did you
met
happen to
whoever
get
that
your
was.
new friend's name?
I want to say like Olaf or Oleg.
Zoe, Hans, you know that's useless.
Wait, no, I got this.
It's Orog for the record, but
Oleg.
Orog. Probably Orog.
Probably Orog.
Yeah, probably Orog.
Does that name ring a bell from any of the papers?
it shouldn't. If it does, it's purely by coincidence.
Okay.
He has apparently been there for a very long time.
Like how long?
I mean, he ripped some guy in half in the middle of the street apparently and is about to walk free tomorrow.
We don't take advice from career criminals. Just
I'm not taking
life
any advice.
Good. Forget he exists.
What?
No.
Friend.
Yeah. He's gonna. Hey, Oz, did you know Bippy Bump's still alive?
Why is Beaten Bop still alive?
Yeah, I thought he died.
I did too.
Okay, as long as I'm not the only one that thought he was dead.
For enslaving you.
Hippity boppity boop.
I'm pretty sure he like died and became a hat or something.
That does sound like something he would do.
Became a hat?
So anyway, we actually have a thing we need you to do.
Wait, me?
Yeah, you. Specifically you.
Wait, I'm allowed to do things?
Sometimes.
Occasionally.
That doesn't sound right. I think you guys are
Let's see.
confused.
Somebody's probably going with him.
I was drunk when we agreed to this, but...
You shouldn't take advice from drunk people, including
probably
past
not.
drunk
Why
self.
don't we talk about this in private somewhere?
Sure. Like the bar?
The bar should be reasonably private.
The bar.
Okay.
As you're
Also,
heading to
I
the
didn't think it was
carriage,
totally clear that Bippo got arrested.
I'm pretty sure it was explicitly stated.
I seem to recall this. I mean, Tenement wouldn't know, but...
I didn't think that was the case, but
I thought he came in with like 2 other guys, and those guys got killed.
no, I thought we
those guys are the ones we
Well,
hired.
I thought
those
he
are the ones we
popped
hired,
into
okay.
confetti or something
Came in
stupid.
with 3 other guys. 2 of them we hired. 1 of them died. Bippo, we started yelling about stand your ground laws until they arrested him.
That sounds right.
I think that's pretty on point.
Okay.
Who is next to Zoe right now?
I'm probably pretty close.
Me.
He's also probably pretty close.
All right, Oz and Tenement, I need you to roll dexterity saves.
What?
Oh, well, didn't. Okay.
That's not good.
Didn't know I was signing up for this.
You're always signing up for danger when you're next to me.
Yeah, that's fair. Dexterity saves, huh?
Why don't I get one?
Oh, jeez. Why is
That's
that
a
character
good
sheet so
save.
I don't
small?
think you want one, Kevin.
Good job, Logan.
Wait, this is the next day, right?
Yeah.
Nope, gotta
all
roll.
right. Hold on. Yeah, I gotta roll.
Oh,
Okay,
Kevin.
So I wanted to hide. I will not be using those in this particular instance.
Very good.
And I'll roll a dexterity save. Oh, well, all right. I could have gotten that with one of my important rolls. It's very good.
All right. So, well, all of you hear a kind of shrill shriek from above. So Waterdeep has a lot of sort of security and factions, and one of them is a team of trained griffin riders that help patrol the skies and make sure that the city is safe from above. And above, you hear a small commotion as you see this griffin kind of spiral and barrel roll and nosedive as you see the rider frantically try to regain control of it. It peels away from its imminent crash with the ground to take to the skies again. But on the way down, it lets this flurry of... I'm just going to be undelicate and say griffin piss hurtling at you to the ground. Oz, you deftly zip out of the way.
God damn it.
Better than griffin poop.
Yep.
You are water.
Drenched. Yep.
And you, Zoe, just look up, and as this is coming in, you're sort of a small stature. You see this small bird, like a pigeon, directly intercede itself against the stream of oncoming malice, keeping you totally dry. I'm sending you a message.
Why did the griffin pee?
You startled.
Why did the griffin
That's your
pee?
question. Well, you see, when creatures imbibe enough liquid.
You're doing great.
Why did the griffin pee?
A new children's book.
You said a bunch of words. You said a bunch of words that amounted to a griffin peed.
Well, yes.
I didn't understand most of those words.
Sorry, back to your plans and schemes.
I'm going to start just like firing up the Visium apparatus just a bunch of times in a row to cast Prestidigitation. No, I do not have Prestidigitation.
All right, you crank and whiz and whir, and eventually this...
No, the Griffin whizzed.
Thank you. And
He has a point.
eventually you slough off this powerful stank.
That's just like all I'm doing for the rest of the trip back to the bar.
So you make it back to the bar. And what is... I believe you had a scheme to concoct.
Well, so we know that you didn't meet the Beth Viper in jail because she came here last night. Gentlemen, you're sworn to secrecy.
What?
It turns out...
Heaven forbid.
He's our lawyer. He has to be. He doesn't have to be sworn to it. Just how lawyers work.
That's fair.
He's not a real lawyer.
He represented me in court. He's a real lawyer now.
Yeah.
That's his client.
Yeah, he can add that onto his resume.
You're right.
Okay. The Black Viper has stated that while she is trying to restore her family name, her brother has decided to start trafficking people, and we need to stop him in some capacity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was wondering if to stall and give us time to deal with him, you could speak to your dock worker friends and remind them that trafficking is against the laws of Waterdeep and they will be kicked out of their union.
Or I could just get them to do what they do best and break some legs.
Or that, I don't care.
Okay. Breaking legs it is. They enjoy that a lot more. Also, threatening to get people arrested never works for me.
fair enough. And if they want to help us take care of the problem, then I suppose I have some ideas.
Okay.
People get lost at sea sometimes.
They do. I'll go talk to Chet, see what's up.
Do we actually have? Do we just not have a way of contacting Fish Dad?
I can cast sending.
I mean, I could also probably cast sending.
No, I didn't know if we would have had a way to do so, but
I
don't
really
know.
don't know if he would come up for this, though. It's not about fishing.
Yeah. Also, Fish Dad was a paladin, so he wouldn't have like given you a way to do this because he's not a magic user.
Why not?
Shut up. Paladins are magic users.
They are.
You know, Eric, we've had this discussion, and while I've let this slide,
Oh god.
They have spells.
I'm playing a
They're
paladin
not-
next time. Just despite all of it.
paladins are fine.
And
I
he'll
just don't
believe
call-
and he will believe he was a magic user.
What are we gonna have Fish Dad do? Steal his anchor?
Yeah.
I mean, I was mostly just curious. I haven't thought about Fish Dad in a couple of years.
Cloaca on the face.
I
Yeah.
can send a message to Fish Dad whenever you want.
Can you do it right now?
Yes. Is there something you want to say right now?
No.
He just wanted to know he had the option.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like I can tap
I-
into that personality
look,
if I need to, but
Fish Dad is a very responsible person. We probably could have used some of his insight before going to court.
No.
Fish Dad would have been upset about the injustice of it all. I don't know that Fish Dad would be a good lawyer.
No, that's fine.
Fish
Dad's a
Dad,
funnier lawyer.
Fish Dad is kind of like Jolt in the sense that he doesn't understand injustice, but he's not quite as far gone.
Hey,
look, it's true. I think anybody who's played with Fish Dad would believe me.
I don't know if I've ever believed anything you've said.
I think at one point he said, I wouldn't usually condone this, but I think it's time to rob a mansion.
That is a statement I have made in the past, yes.
Alright, well...
Barton, rob that man!
Chin.
Alright, so it's like 10 in the morning.
We can see what the dock workers say about this, and I figure if he doesn't have an accident at sea, we can possibly confront him as a member of the Xanathar. I think Rumbolt should be able to maybe figure out their old paths or something.
Wait, what?
Rumbolt's brother's in the Xanathar, right? Is he still in the Xanathar, or did he get killed or kicked out?
What does that have to do with Rumbolt?
If his brother's still in the Xanathar, he might could help.
Something happened to his brother, but I don't remember.
I thought he got killed.
I thought we saved him from
He
getting
almost
thought we
got
saved
killed.
him.
Yeah, I thought we had saved him.
Almost got killed, you're right.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
specifically I saved him.
He was like in a trance in some tunnels.
He might not be in the gang anymore then.
He was carrying a coffin?
Yeah.
Is that what it was? Yeah. God, that's forever ago.
Fucking was.
God, that's hard to think about.
Alright, I'm gonna let Sadie out, I'm still listening.
good thing you have some good note taker party.
Well, this is from a different campaign entirely, so this is memory.
Yeah, I'm just remembering. We haven't had really positive interactions with the Xanathar.
No, that's fair.
I suppose we could have Yagra feed them false information to lure them into a trap.
I mean, we can also just, like, start by breaking some kneecaps. When I say my dock workers like to break kneecaps, I mean, they're probably doing it right now, just because they want to.
Okay, well, by all means, tell your dock workers to break some kneecaps that we need broken, but...
Okay, I'll direct them.
I'm thinking, once that happens, what do we do about Warren Rosnar?
Mm.
Apparently that's his name. Is that its name?
Yep.
Did you bring some for everybody, Eric?
Yeah.
There we go. Attaboy.
We got home and Lucas was really interested in going to see his grandparents, but first he wanted a peanut butter sandwich and some cake and a corn dog. And we were 10 minutes late.
So,
The cake wasn't even cake, it's pie. Once he found out it was pie, he didn't want it anymore.
More for me?
Meanwhile, in prison, Jolt, it's breakfast. The Black Viper would like to know if you are eating breakfast.
I am not eating breakfast.
You're not eating breakfast! She brings Craig over, asks you to repeat it.
I am not eating breakfast.
Man, Mr. Cannon, you are the best.
Mr. Can.
You're welcome. Enjoy. I am Jolt.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Jolt. As she's slurping down some, egg soup.
Mhm.
I know you're not big into food, but this stuff looks particularly gross. Meanwhile, back in the tavern.
what time in the tavern? You said 10?
Yeah, about 10.
I'm not there yet.
You picked up Joe.
Yeah, but he would have been let out at sundown, right? The night before?
Oh, yeah, I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
This is
No.
like a this is like an entirely new day.
It's like 7
Yeah.
at night.
Oh. Oh, so this is at night now.
Yeah.
Oh, in which case, yeah, I'm probably there for this.
Okay.
I thought it was breakfast.
It was, but then I realized he has to be there for a day, and he went in at sundown, so now it's...
You realized I pointed out.
I realized using all my senses, including listening.
Look, you could have been passed out and woke up somewhere in the bar.
Alright, so this is 7 o'clock, the night Joe gets out of jail.
Yeah.
Breakfast.
Okay. When can we go see your dock workers to ask them to start breaking knees?
Well,
I mean, Chet's gonna probably come by tonight.
a
It's
couple of them
Tuesday.
are already in your tavern.
And the brother is expected back when, Eric? 2 days?
So tomorrow.
Well, Zoe, go ahead.
Okay. Is Chet around?
He is, in fact.
Hey, Chet.
Yeah. Hey, fuckhead, what's up?
You know how you like breaking kneecaps? Is that still a thing?
Is breathing still a thing? Are you kidding me?
I knew it, my man. So there's some people doing some shit on the dock, and I need you just to go break some kneecaps with a purpose for once.
Oh shit.
You willing to do this for me, my man?
You know what? I got you. And he gives you a big high five. It kind of stings a little bit. Your back's not fully there yet.
I should have asked his name.
Who's the guy that hit you?
Yeah, nah, not that guy. The one whose kneecaps need to be broken. All
You
I
can
know
ask
is
it now. I am standing beside you.
oh, she'll give you the details. Just get him.
Zoe, did they hit you with the head with the whip? Are you fine?
I'm always fine. It's the way I do.
Do you
The way I do.
Do you require healing?
I mean, my back hurts, but I'm fine.
I'll look at it a second. Hang on. Chet, there is... An anonymous source has indicated that there are several ships going out of your dock area with some of your deckhands on them who are trafficking people. As you're aware, this is illegal and immoral and
fucking bad, right?
And fucking bad, yep.
Yeah. I mean, you can just skip to the names of the people whose knees need to be broken. He's already on board, man.
I think you need to remind the Union that these things are not tolerated.
I don't know what you're trying to imply, but we don't do this shit.
Yeah, Yeah, we know we don't. That's why we're gonna go break knees.
The people who have done it, the people who are involved in doing it, need to be dealt with.
Oh,
Yeah, we're dock hands, not ship hands.
sorry. I thought you were accusing us of being shitheads.
No.
All right. Full misunderstanding. Sorry. Bit of a temper. Long day.
Right. I'm gonna look at Zoe's back now, and I don't really like doing that, so excuse me.
Alright. Breaking kneecaps. Slave traders.
Yep.
Where are they? Who are they?
That's still a good question. I still don't know.
I'll give him. I assume Elzval gave us like the names of her ships or how to locate which ships they were.
So they all have the Rosnar like crest and are labeled with Rosnar Trading Company on the sails.
Okay.
Sorry, Rosnar Trading Consortium.
They're the ships belonging to the Rosnar Trading Consortium. They have this symbol on them. If anyone's hard of reading.
They seem like pretty nice people.
I assure you, the source has no reason to lie. It is a champion of the Rosnar family who would like to see the family reach legitimate status again, not through this.
Give me a persuasion. With advantage. Not that I think it seems like you need it that much, but Chet looks down and says, "Well, all right, but those ships employ about 20 people. So
Not a lot or a little.
It's a lot of knees.
Well, I'm just saying that's 40 knees. We can break them.
I don't think we need to break all of them.
How you wish to deal with this information is up to you, but I think they need to be made aware that what they're doing is, and I quote, fucking bad.
That is a lot of knees.
All right.
So, what's the chances that instead of breaking our union's knees, we break the captain's knees because he's the most in charge of this? Chet?
I mean, I can...
Ideas?
He's got knees, right?
I suppose
he's got
there is the
knees.
potential your men don't know about this.
Yeah, I say we break some captain's knees.
Or just get rid of him
That
on
brings
his
me
next
down to-
voyage.
It seems like an awfully difficult thing for them to have no knowledge of.
I mean, they ain't dock workers because they smart now. They good, hard-working folks, but that does not mean they're intelligent.
That's a fair
I
point.
suppose it
Spending too
depends
much time at the docks, you're picking up an accent.
We could go stake out the boat and like see, I guess, and see if we think the dock like we could take Chet and go watch and see if the dock workers know or not.
And we could also just break the captain's knees and move on in life.
We'll have a new shipment of people coming in 2 days. We gotta wait on it anyway. Why don't we just stake it out when they get back and see what happens? If it looks like the workers don't know anything about it, then we don't have to break their knees.
Also, I still think you're confused the difference between a ship hand and a dock worker.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, someone's got to pull the cargo off of a ship.
Right, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then it's in boxes.
That's what I'm saying. We can check and kind of see if they just handle boxes and have no way of knowing what's inside of them.
I don't know if you're aware of people, but they tend to make noise.
They could be knocked out.
Yeah,
I mean, I could, but
say it.
it's... something tells me it should be pretty obvious.
Like I said, we could find out for sure. It doesn't hurt to just watch them unloading and see what happens.
At this point, Oz, you feel a tap on your shoulder.
Hello?
Got a
Turn
minute
around.
for you.
Oh,
Tell me, which of these items has the highest retail price, says Volo. Is it 100,000 ball bearings, 1,000 arrows, 10 hourglasses, or 1 elephant?
how big are the hourglasses?
An hour.
I'm going to guess the hourglasses.
How big's the elephant?
Adult. Huge.
I'm gonna bet on the elephant. I like the elephant. I'd rather have the elephant.
It's the ball bearings.
Hey, Eric, I was going to say, if it's ball bearings, I might actually know this. Do I know this?
Give me an insight check.
So I know there's an explorer's pack that gives you like 1,000. Or there's a pack that gives you like 1,000 of them for free. It can't.
I just meant I make stuff. I might know what 1,000 ball bearings actually costs.
Well, 1,000 ball bearings costs about 3 gold.
Or whatever you said.
100,000.
100,000 is 300 gold.
An elephant costs less than 300 gold.
200.
That's
What?
kind of surprising.
Gold is expensive.
Wait.
Well, Ryan will probably just say 100,000 ball bearings is 300 gold.
Very good. Volo gives you a quick clap. And
Nerd!
I'm sorry, I handle our finances. Maybe you can stop being a bitch. We're in a mood today, Oz. I'm gonna sleep in my office.
Jolt, you hear Orog bong the top of the hour.
Okay.
I'm so happy I met Orog.
Is anything happening in the next 24 hours before Jolt gets out of jail?
Probably not.
I think.
All right, it is the next day. It is 3 days until your anniversary, and Jolt, Craig comes by and releases you and...
Orog.
No, his is a few days longer.
No, he said he was only going to be in there for another day.
He said 9 days, Kevin.
I miss my friend.
You'll see him in 8 days, 7 days. Releases you and the Black Viper out from jail.
Oh.
Oh, we get to see the fake Black Viper. I'm gonna tell her it's a cute costume.
Who's that? Who's
What's that?
Is anybody upon my release?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there on your release.
Think
Yeah.
most of us are there.
As your attorney.
Friend.
Yeah, as your attorney.
I want to tell the fake Black Viper she has a cute costume.
Little girl, this strikes fear into the heart of the wicked.
I've seen the real thing. It's cute.
That's what I said. She doesn't believe us.
Her mask is much nicer leather.
She curtsies to you and picks up some dirt off the ground, kind of tosses it into the air to make a small cloud of smoke, and dashes away.
Pocket sand.
Jesus Christ, she's gonna get killed.
I mean, probably.
Sorry, Jim, you're kind of quiet.
I said goodbye, Black Viper.
That's not the Black Viper, Joel.
You said she was.
Well, she's not.
Okay.
Yeah,
Don't
and I've
believe
said I'm a
everything
smart man,
people
but
say.
I did nothing in jail like you asked.
Good job.
That is probably true.
Well,
How did you end up with this?
And I
shield?
walked away with this, yes. And I walked away with
Oh,
this.
shield.
did I heal? Why do you have a new shield?
That's a good question.
How?
Did I heal Joel's Zoe's back?
Yeah, and in the meantime, Zoe, your back feels quite a bit better.
Okay.
Did it look like an 8?
It did.
I'm very curious as to how it happened, but I found my way home for a brief moment and pulled this off of my father's corpse.
Whoa.
Run that by me again, big man?
I was
Lane?
I was at a brief moment in my home plane, where I came from my home.
Would Tenement have any knowledge of what might cause that?
Give me an Arcana check.
Jolt, what happened to cause you to suddenly?
Oh, this is the next day,
walk?
right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, cool. So that is going to be a
Tell me what happened before they
27.
Before.
My arm became warm.
Okay, tell me what back up. Tell me what happened before that. What were they trying to do when you plain walked away?
I believe they were attempting to take my armor off.
Oh.
Okay, 27.
I'm sending you something.
Oh, good.
Eric, you send that to everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not a secret.
That saves him from having. Yeah, exactly. I need to investigate this further. I need a place to do this.
Okay. Wait, why would?
Or with actually no. Actually, I would defer to you as a fellow smith.
Why?
I need your assistance in looking into this to figure out if this really did come from Father. It has all of the signs and the craftsmanship of it, but I need to confirm.
Okay. The only other thing I know your father created is you, though.
And my brother.
I've never seen your brother.
Yes, that's true. But my father has created many things.
Okay, well, we can take the shield back to the workshop and look over it and figure out what it's made of.
I would very much like to do that, as it could be my last remembrance of my father.
Tenement is going to the jail tomorrow.
I want to go with Tenement to the jail.
Oh yeah, you would totally go.
Going to the jail tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, it's late now.
I don't think Tenement's gonna go say hi at the jail.
No, he wants to. Based on the information that Eric just said, Tenement is going to have some questions.
Thank you for taking care of my effects.
Absolutely.
Which I guess will also be 2 days before the 5-year anniversary.
Yep.
All right.
And the day of the expected ship arrival.
Right. Okay.
Alright, so you head back to the town. Or...
Yeah. Well, I'm going to the workshop with Allie and not eating crumpled up bags of something.
Sure, I believe that.
I don't.
We're gonna go back to the workshop and see if we can determine if the composition of the shield is consistent with Jolt's body, I guess.
Okay.
I just sent you a message. Oh, Eric sent me a too. Oh,
You
thank
sent
you
me-
for sending it to me.
You sent me a message?
Eric already answered my question of what I just did. So.
Alright, if you head back, Riot, if you want to give me a insight check with advantage, since you've got a walking, talking source next to you.
Those were bad rolls.
Neither of these, well, I guess not both of those. The metal that is comprised, that is the shield is made of, does not seem like a material you're familiar with. It's very stiff, but not terribly dense.
And it's the same thing Jolt's mostly made of?
Parts of him, but by no means is he entirely made of this. But
but the armor would resemble it.
Yeah. A lot of the intricacies and inlays would look similar.
Because there is something underneath the armor. It's just so. So the armor itself would show very similar qualities and actually have a very similar look to the shield. I don't know if he sent a picture to everybody. Did you send her the picture?
We saw the picture.
Yeah. think
All right,
everybody
cool.
got it.
All right, cool.
Well, Jolt, as far as I can tell, the style is the same, and this material here is not from our plane, as far as I know, and is present on both you and the shield.
This definitely came from Father's workshop. Is of his, is definitely of his craftsmanship. It shows his signature here, and I show her a part of the shield where the signature would be.
Huh. So you went to jail, they tried to take your arm off, you went home and were able to retrieve this?
I found it on my father's corpse.
Sorry for your loss.
I am as well.
Had he been dead for very long?
It appeared so. I have been gone from my home for multiple of your lifetimes.
I'm not very old, so I'm sure.
What have you found out of Manchun in my absence?
Nothing.
You're all slackers. You had one job. You talked to the fancy wizard person. Yeah, you talked to a fancy wizard person and put it in their ear.
We did talk to Vadra, but you were with us for that, so you already knew that. She has not reported anything else, and Yagra can only tell us what the paint is, and that it's likely covering something big. For the most part, it's really hard to find out what's going on. And we are having to deal with a human trafficking ring at the moment, so I'm a little busy.
I learned that Brulin Hell Smash is the owner of that tower we were in.
Why didn't you mention this yesterday?
You were at the library.
That's true. You were.
I know, I was getting this book. Holds up book with weird dust cover.
With the smithing desk. The
Smithing for
for
dummies.
dummies, yes.
I see.
The Baptistina's cult, my god.
Issue 1, bang your hammer on this.
Okay, fine, I will take the dust cover off.
Right. Well, I was looking into tax records for the tower.
Are
So
you
that is what I
looking to,
found.
are you looking to join a cult?
No, I am looking into figuring out what kind of shit the Castlanters are doing this time. In fact, Eric, have I learned anything?
Oh, hang on.
From this specific book?
Yeah. Cult rituals and shit.
So, based on your encounter with them last time, they had a specifically worded contract with the Demon Lord Asmodeus. And those are notoriously difficult to get out of. They are binding by the very forces of hell. And the only real way out of it is to have some sort of amending clause or better contract offered to the demon in question. Yeah.
Best I can come up with is maybe they're trying to fix their old contract by giving them something better, but I don't know what that fucking means. Or why it involves invisible paint.
Yeah, invisible paint does seem weird for demon contracts.
I mean, I assume they're hiding something, but I couldn't tell you what.
Maybe if you hide your orphanage, it's easier to kill 100 people.
Or maybe they're painting exploding runes. Who said that? Kevin said that?
Yeah, Zoe said that.
Or maybe they're painting incoming slaver people.
It could all be connected.
Mm.
No, the slaved people is a good question.
I don't feel like that has anything to do with the invisible paint thing, but
Who knows?
Either way,
That's how my dock workers don't know about it.
it is.
great. We will add that to the list of things to consider when investigating the slave people.
Trafficking and enslaving is completely and utterly immoral. I agree we must address this. I would also like to speak with this wizard. Well, I don't even remember her name, sorry. About Manchun at the earliest convenience.
The Blackstaff.
The the woman you said who was investigating Manchun.
I suppose we can send a message to the Blackstaff through Tenement.
I will be honest, I would prefer I wasn't involved in that.
Fine. She only knows me from winning some contest 5 years ago.
Tenement,
And then she said I was kind of irresponsible for introducing pocket kegs because they destroyed the fabric of society or something. So
That sounds right.
I don't think she really likes me either. I suppose
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Zoe could crack his nut.
I did crack the nut.
What do you...
Why?
In jail.
In jail. It cracked in my butt. Oh yeah, jail. Oz. I talked to Ma.
I'm just... Ryan is just staring at you, disgusted.
What do you mean?
Wait, you guys have the same mother? Okay, cool.
No. But what do you mean?
She spoke into my head when I had the anti-magic cuffs on. She was very disappointed. I don't cause enough problems.
Huh. Eric, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I've never had anything like this happen.
That is correct.
That's quite the limb you went out on.
Pretty.
What do you mean?
I don't know how to say it more plainly than I talked to Ma. She's very disappointed. She wants me to cause more havoc and mayhem.
Your mom.
That's what I said, isn't it?
Like, how did you know?
She spoke in my head. She said all kinds of stuff about being my mom, and she seemed legit.
I don't even know how long she was our mom.
According to her, like a day and a half.
You're 2 years apart.
I don't know. She was your mom for like 2 years and like a day and a half then.
I don't know what to do with this information. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with it either. That's why I'm telling you. You're supposed to be the smart one.
Push
Why
it down
not?
deep and get drunk.
No.
Riot, what should we do with this information?
That's a riot,
He's smart. Oh, no, Tenement's smart too.
Tenement!
What
I'm
else should we do with this information?
I'm gonna start pouring drinks.
Wait, Riot, can you make us new anti-magic cuffs? See if I can talk to Ma again?
Eric, am I capable of making anti-magic cuffs?
I'm gonna say no, but let me look to.
Also, could we just buy them somewhere?
I mean, you could just get arrested again.
What sort of spells might be on anti-magic cuffs?
Let's see. Here.
Anti-magic spells.
Like an AMF?
Oh, that's the wrong edition. Yeah, very, very similar to that.
Okay.
Oh, it may have also been the nut.
What do you mean?
I don't think I have.
My
I
butt
don't
nut.
think I have the capacity to cast anti-magic field at this level.
Now,
No.
your butt nut helped you talk to Mom.
You knew about the butt nut. I got it from what's his
I knew
face.
about the butt nut. I also know you didn't get that from someone who would
So
want you to do that.
that's what I say.
Cinnamon, give me an Arcana check. You as well.
Okay.
Wait, who did give you the butt nut?
Jeez, yeah, 8th level.
Well, my benefactor. And
I'm sorry. Sorry, which way you want? Arcana?
He wants a butt nut.
I rolled a 20.
I'll roll.
I love it.
Oh, crit.
I love it.
So, Riot, you suspect that what Zoe is describing is some sort of anti-magic based material, but you've certainly never seen one or interacted with them, and it seems like pretty high-powered magic. Tenement, you specifically can conjure two sources of such a thing. Either a casting of the field of anti-magic spell known to only the most powerful of wizards, or creatures that emit such an effect from their very biology, such as, for instance, a beholder. Who consistently project a cone of such field from their primary eye.
I am absolutely going to the jail tomorrow. God, there is so many questions I have.
I mean,
butt nuts?
I suppose we can ask Vajra what the pecan was supposed to do.
The button.
None of them are about
Stop it, you stop it.
Butt nuts. Look, I'm just saying, butt nuts are something that a loving group of people should share with each other and no one else. We are making a mockery of the concept of butt nuts, and I will not stand for it.
But we do love each other.
Shush.
Cinnamon. Are you mad that I went to jail?
I think they were more mad you made friends.
Oh God, that's
I make friends everywhere I go.
Concept, all right.
I make friends everywhere I go.
Also, I just realized that was a recorded statement I just made, and I'm going to regret that later.
What did she say the butt nut would do?
She said if he was in trouble, he should crack it.
Now...
It got cracked.
Now, let me tell you what doesn't seem like a good thing to do when Zoe cracks a nut in prison.
Maybe it's because I was cracked with my butt.
This is an unlistenable recording, Eric. I just want you to know this.
It's officially cursed.
No, this, according to the player's handbook, is actually exactly how this game is supposed to go.
Where's the butt nut emoji?
The nut button?
No, the butt nut. It's got to be a butt nut. It can't just be a nut.
I don't think that's an emoji, Jim.
Okay, we'll make one.
It's a peach that's half eaten, so it has a pit. And
all right, into the consortium that handles emojis and see if they'll add a button nut. All right.
Suddenly, a crack of lightning races across the sky. A boom of thunder erupts across all of Waterdeep. The door flies open, and we'll pick up next time.
No, we're having a conversation.
Eric.
I don't remember about what.
We're talking about butt nuts for 10 minutes.
Eric, it's only been 8, okay?
Look, we need to talk to whoever gave Kevin a.
I felt like my impassioned plea for the sanctity of butt nuts deserved an extension of game time.
Poor Sally.
Oh my god.
And
I was really afraid it was supposed to summon her.
I thought it was too.
and it is 3 days until your anniversary, 1 day until ship arrival, and 100 million days until the next time the party is awarded a butt nut for any service.
And 7 days before our new
Now,
friend
Eric,
comes.
you gave him a
Our new
nut
friend gets
and
that
told him
idea.
to go to prison.
Yeah, you did.
These are true
Could-
things.
You could put it in like a chipmunk, like back into your cheek.
What, they're not gonna check his fucking mouth?
I don't know.
No, it was, Anyway,
I mean,
can leave
if I
it
have I have two options, and one's deeper than the other.
Didn't she specifically want him to use it if he got in trouble in prison?
You could use it any other time.
Hey, Eric,
Yes.
how many meters of mouth do I have?
What?
How many meters of mouth do I have?
You, Chris, or Tenement?
Either. Doesn't really matter. I think my point will be made with either.
All right, you have 0.1 meters of mouth.
How many meters of intestine do I have?
oh god.
A lot.
0.1.
Yeah. If I was going to store a nut in one of these places so that it wouldn't get found, which would I pick?
So
The logic's there, Eric.
there's a very relevant episode of It's Always Sunny that came out like yesterday.
That, you know what?
About butt nuts?
They say not a whole lot.
I just always assume that there's an episode of Always Sunny that's relevant, and I'm not surprised to learn there is.
I mean, well, that's fair.
Here, I'm playing it now because it's actually that relevant.
Is everyone good for 2 weeks from now? Is
it
anyone
should
not
be.
good 2 weeks from now?
2
I think we'll be in Maine.
Yeah, we'll probably be in Maine. And I'll be honest, I can't play this game in Maine. I can't say the word butt nut while I'm in Maine.
Stop saying
That-
No, if it comes up and Tenement needs to talk about the butt nut, he needs to talk about the butt nut.
I might be moving.
All right, we'll punt to the 30th then.
Okay.
Anything
that's
else? Any other burning questions?
About butt nuts?
I'm going to say about anything except butt nuts.
Why did it smell like pecan?
You're all getting.
I'm going to say that's a question about butt nuts. So next time.
He said it. He wasn't very He wasn't very
I'm sorry.
specific.
What were you talking about, Kevin?
The pecan scented nut that I stored in my butt.
Why did the pecan scented nuts smell like pecans?
Yeah. Why pecans? Why not
You got a pecan
pecans?
butt.
Because pecans are a thing next to a hospital bed that you pee into. All right, good games. Thanks for indulging me. I don't even know why I write notes anymore.
If your notes aren't butt nut, you're doing it wrong.
They are now. They weren't before.
I'm so talented.